1-2, welcome back to another play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Coach FRENCHY, directly for the beautiful country at Thailand. Tonight, the Montreal Canadiens play late, 10 o'clock 30 Eastern Time. They are in San Jose Sharks tonight. We're going to follow this game for sure. A lot of action tonight in NHL, 10 game in action. A lot of a really important game. And then, honestly, a really fun game to watch. The Jets and the Kings are still live 5-4. The Wild and the Islanders on shootout. The Bruins winning right now 2-1. The Coyotes 2-0. And the San Jose Sharks going to start with the Montreal Canadiens tonight. This is a really important game for the Montreal Canadiens. Why? Because they are eliminated. I understand. But it's a 4-point game. And Montreal tried to live it tanking, but nobody tell about that. And if they tank, that would be a great way if they can have 4-point losing tonight versus 0 about that. So it'll be interesting to follow this. We have a few people in the house. Welcome back, everybody. And when the game going to start, we're going to let you know for that. The first shot of the Minnesota Zuccarello never scored. A very big game of the Sorokin. Sorokin, the last 3 games, he have a save percentage of 950, by the way. So just want to give you an idea what's going on with Islanders. We have a few people in the chat. We welcome everybody. Thanks. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. If you don't mind, that'd be good if you can do that for us. So after one attempt, Islanders and the Minnesota still 0-0. Nobody score. Gustafsson faced to Sorokin. When this game is over, we're going to carry on, guys, to the Montreal Canadiens. Give you a little bit more information what's going on. The Kings tied 5-5. Jake McEnway just announced this, guys. He is right. Vilardi score is 19th of the year to tie the game 1-1. 5-5 over there. So it'll be interesting to see that. Sorokin solid like a rock. Make another big save. Again, the Kaprizov 0-2 for Minnesota. Islander are 0-1. We're going to move on a little bit more about other Montreal Canadiens. So be sure don't forget that game live when the game starts. It's going to be Bo Horvat for the New York Islanders. That's the reason they pick him up. They trade for him. Go Habs, go for Harry. And that's what we got for Jake. Thanks so much, everybody, to click on the likes. And tonight, the Montreal visit the San Jose Sharks. Will be interesting to see that. And 0-0 after 2 attempts, by the way. The Montreal for the Minnesota and the New York Islanders still waiting for the game start. And San Jose Sharks. And 5-5, RG mentioned about this. And you're absolutely right. Vilardi just scored. We're going to carry on all those game, guys, live. We'll be here until to the end, honestly, and give you another day. And Minnesota score. Sorokin just gave the goal. It's a Goudreau score. Frédéric Goudreau score for the Minnesota. Can Gustafsson make a big save against the Islanders? Will be interesting. The last shot. This is barely stopped by Sorokin with the glove, but the puck bouncing out and come back. The last chance is going to be Kyle Palmieri. 7 goal and 32 shots, 21.9. A very important save for Gustafsson coming with the puck. Palmieri on the left side of Gustafsson coming to the circle. Show the puck. And Gustafsson make a save. And the Minnesota win tonight by the score 2-1 and overtime. Wow, what a great performance of Minnesota. Another big W for there. And that's what we got, guys, tonight. And we're going to move on to RDS tonight. And Montreal, Jerry, say 5-2 Montreal tonight. Sharks, Ed set 6-4 for the Sharks. This game is Waska, the King trade. Paulo, welcome back, Paulo. Thanks to be with us tonight. Real Basil trade. Jake, $2. I don't think so. It will happen for the Montreal Canadiens. The Pittsburgh Penguins win tonight 3-1 for Nashville. And then the Fleur Panthers guy beat the Tampa Bay Lightning by the score 4-1. Ottawa Senators beat the Detroit Red Wings guy 6-1, 12-3. And the last 2 games, the Detroit, wow. Completely got destroyed by Ottawa Senators. 5-5, the Kings and the Jets. And then what we got, the Kraken won tonight, 5-3 against the Blues. The Boston Bruins are still winning 2-1, but in after upset, the shot of 37-7. Unbelievable. William McClary is in the house. Welcome back. Say how long, Alessa. William, not a problem. And Dan Asham Well, welcome back in the house. And that's what we got so far. Michael, his favorite team, have a difficult time for the last 2 games. And the Irish Coyotes take the lead 3-0. McBean score. Hayton score. And Boy score for the Coyotes. Coyotes take the lead 3-0 tonight. Let's add the likes button. Hey, guys, a goal, Paulo. Would be interesting about this one over there. And that's what we got right there in the NHL. Again, we're going to give you all information tonight. We appreciate everybody. I cannot believe the Jet is tied. Dan, 2:33 to go over there. Can you get that game, coach? Yes, but now the game's going to start. And here, Paulo says 6-2 San Jose tonight. Would be interesting if they can get that one. We have a lot action today, guys. And the NHL trade, the Toronto Maple Leafs still considers to create some kind of big splash, we can call it, with a many trade. Today, they got Luciano today. Between the pipe tonight is Jake Allen, 13-18-2, 3.42, save percentage of 895. Phase 2, a Kako Kahonen, or Kakonen, I apologize, Capo Kakonen, 8-12-5, 3.57, save percentage of 885. The referee tonight, Ghislain Hébert. He is the referee tonight between both teams. Have a great period, guys. Welcome back to the Bleu Blanc Rouge. Here we go. The game is started right now. The right side of Jake Allen. Carlson fired the puck. Black shot at the right side in front of the net. GURIANOV, guys, is on the ice for the Montreal Canadiens wearing number 25. And if you watch the game, Montreal play on the right side of the TV. All on white and San Jose all and teal purple teal colors. Go back now, Montreal, get out of the zone, back to Ziski, kick out the puck. Now, GURIANOV's coming on the right side, shoot the puck, save par Kakonen, go back, Bennett, fire Ferraro, give the puck to Carlson, the puck go outside the zone, intercept par le Montreal Canadien, turn around right now, attaqué par Carlson à notre zone, qui contre le puck, finally lose the puck, and then Montreal could recover, pass the puck in notre zone, the puck bouncing back, battle for the Montreal, don't play the puck by Josh Anderson behind the net. The first one to get there is Benning ex in Nashville Predator, intercept by Josh Anderson, blind. Anderson set up now. Anderson coming down the left side. Anderson fire puck, black shot by Kakonen, recovery by Drouin. Drouin return the puck to Anderson, lose the puck barely, and by the puck bouncing back all the way back to Justin Barron. Kenan Cooley play for the Montreal Canadiens, come back after missing over 3 months, and then Joel Edmondson still out of the lineup for the Montreal. GURIANOV is another player the Montreal had. Corey Schoeneman was returned to the Laurel Rocket. A very bad play in front of the net by the Montreal Canadiens. Shoot the puck, Jake Allen make a save, and it's a goal. A turnover behind the net for the Montreal Canadiens by Justin Barron or Mike Madison, and look like it's McDonald. Ex-Colorado Avalanche got a goal for the San Jose Sharks, and they take the lead 1-0. Really bad play for the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. We see the confusion between Barron and Madison. Barron gave the puck. It's all about Justin Barron, guys. No any other player. Justin Barron just gave a present, a gift, a Santa Claus, we call it in hockey, to the San Jose Sharks, and that's what happening here. I apologize. I'm going to delete that one over there. I'm not update on that one over there. So San Jose Sharks take the lead 1-0 against the Montreal Canadiens, and that's what we got so far. And NHL. Go back now. We have a penalty already for the call. It's not what the Montreal would like to start the period that way, but that's what we got. And it's going to be a 2-minute minor for slashing for the San Jose Sharks. And the Montreal Canadiens, for the first time of the night, are going to be on the power play. And Anderson shoot the puck, black shot behind by Ferraro, recovered by Montreal Canadiens, use the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman return the puck behind the goal line. Battle for Anderson, the puck intercept by San Jose Sharks, the puck bouncing back to Ziski at the wall. Bien pas bien net, set up now by RHP, return the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman to Anderson, intercept now by San Jose. Dumping the puck at the blind, and Mike Madison cannot keep the puck, going to reset behind with 1:30 to go. First power play for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, 1-0 San Jose. Already at the beginning of this game, a really bad play by Justin Barron. Yes, Justin Barron. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens, attacking now in the offensive zone, kick out the puck to Anderson, kick control the puck right there, kick in the wall, pass the puck now to Hoffman, Hoffman to Madison, Madison walk in the blue line, returns to Hoffman, fire puck, black shot in front of the net, no rebound, and for the Josh Anderson, Montreal Canadiens, the first shot is on that power play. Again, Kakkonen on control of this situation to make a big save. Again, the Montreal Canadiens for the first time all on the power play tonight. And that's what we got so far. And we'll see. First goal of the year, by the way, by McDonald. Wow. Shoot the puck for the Montreal. Kakkonen make another save. That gave them Montreal 0-4 about that one over there. McDonald as unassisted, by the way. Just give you an idea how bad it was for the Montreal Canadiens to give this goal. Anyhow, Montreal tries that now. A shot by Jonathan Drouin, I believe. Anyhow, on the left side, the right side goaltender. 17-10 to go remaining on the first period. Still 1 minute to go for the penalty for Montreal. Win the face-off, go back at the blind, holding the puck now. Back to the puck now to Barron. Barron right there to Drouin. Drouin at the bumper, back to Barron. Shoot the puck at the blind. Kakkonen make a save, rebound. The puck bouncing back. And GURIANOV return the puck, but finally stop at the Barron. Barron return the puck to the wall, to Drouin, to Barron. Barron looking now. Shoot the point for net. Kick in front of net. Shoot, rebound. And a big save with Kakkonen. Recovery by Drouin. Return puck around the board. All the way back to GURIANOV. GURIANOV on the unit number 1. 2 for Montreal. Back the puck behind the net to DUARTE. I don't know which one. Back again to Barron. Barron to Drouin. Kick contre the puck now. Back to full shoot the puck. Black shot by the DeVorak shoot the puck. Black shot by the San Jose Sharks with 25 seconds to go remaining on this power play for the Montreal. 2 shots on that power play. And that's what we got. Unit number 2. Caden Cooley is on the ice. Pass the puck now in neutral zone. Caden controlé par Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck. Back again to Pitlick. Pitlick behind the net. For the shoot the puck in front of the net. About bouncing back at blind. Holding par Montreal. Return the puck behind the net. Back to Ziski. Ziski controlé par the goal line. Return the puck to Cooley. Cooley back to Savard. Savard's coming down. Savard shoot the puck. Black shot. Rebound in front of the net. No shot for Montreal. Pitlick. Again, San Jose don't play the puck. Evans swing. Intercept by Savard. Savard now to Ziski. Ziski now battle for the wall. Now Ziski turn around. Kick control the puck. Savard behind the net. Bring in front of the net for Pitlick. No shot. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by Montreal. Return puck by Savard. Savard return puck behind the net. Lead the puck to Ziski to Hoffman. Going Hoffman back in net. In front of the net. Nobody was there. San Jose intercept puck. Still by Hoffman. In front of the net. No shot for Ziski. Go back now by San Jose. Also hold the puck. Lob the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back and from the bench of the Montreal. We have an end pass by the call by the linesman going to reset and from the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. And that way Montreal did not score during the first attempt power play again the San Jose Sharks. But again, Montreal are 5 shots since the beginning of this game, and San Jose only 1. But the most important thing, they scored the goal. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Jerry and Paulo in the house. Danny, welcome back. Thanks so much. Dan is on the house. Over time now. And this game, go back now. Montreal try the puck outside the zone. Carlson get the puck, leaves the puck, left the way. Montreal try to get the puck behind. With a TNA to Pesera. Pesera control the puck behind the net. Battle with Carlson. Carlson still the puck. Carlson's going to be on transition. Pass the puck now to Storm, I believe. Haniel, the pull back on the right side to McDonald. McDonald pass in front of the net. The puck bouncing back on the right side. Jack Allen, recovered by Tampa Bay, by San Jose. Carlson shoot the puck. Black shot by the defenseman in Montreal. By the puck back to San Jose on the wall. By the puck at the blue line. Intercept now by the San Jose. Control puck on the back door. It was Kutcher. And we have the puck out of the play. We're going to have a whistle on the left side of the Jake Allen. That's what we get at this moment. between the Montreal and the San Jose Sharks. We know Montreal is lead by 4 points in front of San Jose in the standing. And Rabinov is in the house. I have a feeling 25 will score tonight in Rabinov. Charlie Farrell, welcome back, Charlie. Long time we don't see you. Danny T is in the house. Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We appreciate a lot. 45 people in the chat hanging with me late tonight on the special night of Montreal against San Jose. Carlson pass up on the right side. Battle on the right side. Check out it. Montreal battle. San Jose win the battle right there, way back over there. The puck try to get puck by Dwayne to Anderson. Attacking now the red line. Coming back on offensive zone. And Dwayne Anderson pass around. And Dwayne the right side. And Dwayne keep control the puck around the board. And this fire puck. I can't make it say. RHP will control the puck. Back to Dwayne to the wall. Back to the blind. Fire puck Anderson. Missed the net completely. Puck bouncing back to the blind by Mike Madison. Intercept par Barbachev. No, it's par Baranov. Anyhow, go back behind the net by Justin Barron. Use the board. Pass the puck to Madison. We know Justin Mann, again, another bad play par le Montreal Canadien. Contrôlé par San Jose now at the blind. Hold the puck. Run the puck behind the net. Battle with Mike Madison. Leave the puck all the way left side. San Jose win the battle. Justin Barron to get the puck around. Pass the puck in front of the net. San Jose shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. Puck bouncing back at the blind. Recovery by the San Jose Shark. Return the puck behind the net of Jake Haddon. Find a way the puck. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Black shot by the Montreal Canadien. Finally going to get onto a transition break out. Go back to Anderson. Lob the puck behind the net. Anderson going to be on the bench. Chasing by RHP. It's Benning and behind the goaltender. Benning leave the puck to the side to Sutherland. Now keep the control by him. Benning. Long stretch by neutral zone. The puck bouncing back by San Jose. Coming in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Adam McKesson. Rebound the right side. Battle right by Max Savard. By David Savard. Savard battle right away. Winning by the Montreal Canadien. Back to the Dvorak. Pass the puck to the side. Cody's coming now. In neutral zone. Cody don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Chasing the puck behind the net. We have two players right there. It's Benning with Ilonen. Winning by Montreal. Bringing by the blind. Savard back to Coley. Coley now to the wall. Shoot the puck. A black shot by Kokonen. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Recovered by Dvorak. Battle for the puck with Pitlick. Pitlick passes Dvorak. To Coley. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. The puck bouncing back by Savard. Savard attacking now. Lead the puck to Ilonen. And then the penalty for Montreal. Go back now. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Broken sick. Montreal control the puck behind the net. Finally, go back behind the net. Montreal at 6 versus 5. Dvorak bringing puck to the line. Set up by Suzuki. Pass about that. Fire puck. Black shot. Kakkonen look behind, but a save. And they're going to have a face-off on the right on the other side. The Kakkonen and the Montreal Canadiens are back on the power play for a second time tonight. A lot of action tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. And that's what we got so far. For between the Montreal and the San Jose Sharks. 3 shots for the San Jose Sharks so far. And Montreal second time on the power play tonight. I appreciate everybody to be hanging out late with me. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. Great morning show. Great night of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Tonight we did a warm-up show. What a great night at 9 o'clock show. We talk about the trade today. And our tab to bring a lot of knowledge. Great question by William McClary, everybody else. We really appreciate guys to be with us. So we'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock talking about the Montreal Canadiens and the trade deadline at the end. Really bad night for the Detroit for the second night. They lost by the score 6-1 tonight against Ottawa Senators. Kelly Desharnais is in the house. Welcome back, Kelly. Paulo, I'm for Larry Lavallée for, honestly, as they get the shootout now in the game. Jerry is good. And again, Paulo, Coach, you're on fire. I don't know. I feel like I'm great today. You know, I like to sharing my my happiness in Thailand. That's what I can call it, happiness. That's what we got so far in the NHL. This is a great Kelly. I don't know what you talk. Amazing play. Thanks so much, Danny. Always a pleasure, my friend. Shootout. It wasn't that is the weak play in the front island, Paulo. We go. Willie Snyder is in the house. Power play number 2 for Montreal Canadiens. Montreal is 26.9. No, not 26.9. They are 16.9. They are 29 in the ranking. Montreal without Caulfield. Before prior to the game tonight, the power play was at 26.9. Zuski, right now, face to Couture, winning by the San Jose Sharks, battle on the left corner. The ball went out. Montreal try by IHP. Go back behind. Ferrero return the puck on the side. IHP try to get a puck on the corner. San Jose apply some pressure behind the net. Keep trying to get the puck. And Montreal cannot recover the puck. Go back behind the net by Hoffman. Run the puck to Zuski finale. Zuski hold the puck at the goal line. Zuski hold the puck to burn around. Play the puck. Play in front of the net. Go back now. And shoot the puck. Black shot by Madison by Kokkonen after a shot of Madison. Finally, puck bouncing back. A great opportunity for Montreal for Mike Madison, but cannot shoot the puck and the net. That's what happening right there. Thanks so much. Puck working up by Madison. Drive the puck to the ski. Attacking out. Now it's Hoffman. Hoffman control puck. Back to the ski. Control on offensive zone. Kick out the puck to IHP. Control puck. Return puck to Mike Madison. Walk in the blue line right now. Pass the puck to the wall to the ski at the goal line. We're about walking at the wall. Kick control puck now. Go back on the left side. Hand pass on the hand pass, but backhand pass, but recovery by Madison, return by the corner. IHP try to get a puck, pressure by Marcus Sturm, still by IHP, back to Madison. Madison coming in, fire puck, miss the net again for a second time for Madison, return by Hoffman. Hoffman to Madison again, control the puck now, back again to ski on the wall. Ski looking at the bumper, back out to Hoffman to opposite corner. Hoffman control the puck, back to Madison, offensive puck, go outside the zone. We have 45 seconds to go. Madison attacking now again. Madison control the puck, return the puck to the side, intercept by San Jose. Then finally, they go ice in the puck. A new players coming from Montreal Canadiens, unit number 2. Justin Barron is on the ice with 30 seconds to go. Barron could control the puck, kick out the puck in front of the bench at Montreal. Pass again to Anderson, attacking now. Hold, kick out the puck left side to Islander, to back to Petlick, run the puck around the board. Intercept now by San Jose. The battle winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Passing the puck at the blue line, back to Barron. Barron walk the blue line now, holding the puck a bit longer. Pass the puck to Drouin. Drouin to Barron. Barron looking back. Shooting for the net. Black shot by San Jose Sharks. And finally going to dump the puck. Another bad play. This is really a bad period for Justin Barron, to be honest with you. I go back by Petlick. Kick out to Drouin. Drouin attacking on the offensive zone. Back to Petlick. Petlick on the right side. Petlick from the shoot the puck. Black shot by Kokkonen. Returning back by Petlick. Saving on the left side of Kokkonen. Battle with GURIANOV. Back to Drouin. Drouin pass the puck to Coley. Coley leave the puck to GURIANOV at the line. Shoot the puck. Miss the puck. Back to Petlick. Coley intercept the puck. The puck bouncing back in front of the net. And finally, Kokkonen decided to put the glove over the puck. And the Montreal Canadiens, 3 more shots on that power play. It dominate with 11 shots versus 3. But not good enough to take the lead and to tie the game 1-1. It's still 1-0 for the San Jose Sharks. Again, the Montreal Canadiens, a goal of McDonald is the first in this year. Going to reset on the left side goaltender. Mike Madison have 2 good opportunities to shoot on the net. He's missing. First off now, TNA winning by the San Jose Sharks, attacking now 2 versus 2 at the blue line. Kick on the puck. Don't pay by right side. Jake Allen. Chase went out between 2 players. The winner is Savard right there. Winning by San Jose to opposite corner. Montreal tried to get the puck. Finally, they did. And it's going to be behind the net by Savard. Savard control the puck. Savard get out of the zone. Savard pass the puck on the skate of the TNA. TNA control the puck anyway. Control the puck at the offensive zone on the right side. Change the direction. Run the puck on the board. Pesada lead the puck to Savard to the wall. Savard run the puck to the blind. Shoot the puck in front of the net. The black shot by San Jose. They're finally going to get out of the zone. And the blue line intercept by Carlson. Carlson by himself now. Carlson pass the puck to the wall behind Jake Allen. Intercept the puck. Play puck around. And to Savard. They'll go back. Allen McKenna say the puck bouncing back in front of the net. Nobody in front for the San Jose Sharks after a mistake by Jake Allen. And finally, we're going to whistle the second time of the third time. That's what we got so far. We have a TV timeout. Coach, respire. Maybe Barron is sad. Coley is back and rubbing up. Who knows? GURIANOV look good so far. And Drew. Hello, Coach. And after back in the house. Thanks, Andrew, to be with our Canadian live show. Hey, Coach, Rusty. Welcome back, Rusty. Long time, my friend. Where are you been, my friend? We miss you, buddy. Hopefully, you had an amazing, great month of February. Ready for March, everybody. Tomorrow, we knock the month number 3 of the year. March is going to be in front of us. There we go. Try to get. Thanks so much for all the like we got tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. And let's see what happens here. I know. And after that, I cannot believe the Jets lost and shoot out tonight. Are you serious? No way. Oh my God, the Kings win tonight and shoot out. OMG, another W for the coach. Wow, the night turned to be good on my side so far. Gary Cournoyer back in the house. As if it walk traveling, having fun on the snowy road today. A lot of accident. Go Habs, go. Gary, welcome back. We miss you, my friend. You can watch the whole show tonight. We talk a lot about the trade deadline active. Gary is always a guy to have Gary Cournoyer with us. Just a great asset at the Hockey Nation show. Bring some great nuggets about hockey, and then we'd always love to have him aboard with us. Long night, long day for you, my friend. Hopefully everything is well in Montreal. The 9:42 to go remaining on this first period. Montreal win the face-up, but about bouncing back in front of the bench. We have a battle with 4 players, and finally the puck will be out by Montreal. We have a look like I have an offside at the blue line anyway. We're going to reset Eric Carlson. It was the Patrick Marleau night, the last game for San Jose Sharks. Patrick Marleau, the player who play the most game in NHL. Really touching moment with Kelly Rudy. And then with Joe Thornton, both of them with some tears in their eyes. Player with, create some kind of impact in this organization like San Jose Sharks. Patrick Marleau played many years with them, whatever they play with other teams like Boston Bruins, the Pittsburgh Penguins. We can recall those years. Patrick Marleau has been a great asset for the San Jose Sharks with Joe Thornton. Should have parked by San Jose Sharks. Pass the back Montreal on dead penalty, unfortunately for Montreal. We're going to get a penalty. And the Montreal Canadiens for the first time on the PK tonight. Bad penalty for Montreal, I believe, for hooking, and going to be that penalty. Again, Montreal. Jordan Harris. Got the penalty. First power play for San Jose Sharks tonight. 12 shot on goal. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Well, Francois, welcome back. Damn it, I think they just shot one tonight. Yes, there was a lead then, 5-3. Face up, San Jose, Carlson should have parked. Black shot by Jake Allen on the right side. Battle behind the net. San Jose recovery park. Bring it back at the wall. Back to Carlson. Back again to the other side. San Jose control park right up to the wall. Bring it back to the goal line. Return it back to the left side. Control it back Carlson. Carlson walk a little bit. Carlson look at the right. Control it up by San Jose. Bring it at the bumper. Return it back to Carlson. Carlson walking backwards. Pass it back to the side. Shoot it back in front of that. Allen makes a rebound over Allen. Go back by Kutcher. The puck go out of the play. Going to reset on the right side of the Jake Allen. Nick Bonino, guys, on the power play. Ouch. You know me? Nick Bonino. Andreas Johnson and Fabian Zederlin play for the San Jose Sharks tonight. Their first game debut with them. Montreal win the face-off. Don't play puck all the way back on behind the goaltender of the San Jose. Power play with 1:20 to go for the San Jose Sharks. Eric Carlson, that looked like he's not going nowhere. The San Jose did not ask him about his close contract, so it looked like he's going to be San Jose Sharks. Jake Allen himself tried puck outside his zone, intercepted by San Jose. Back again to Carlson. Carlson passed up by the right side to Kutcher. Back return the puck to Carlson. Carlson now to Bonino. Control the puck. Now shouldn't find a net tip over the head, but out of the play again. We're going to reset on the left side, Jake Allen. And now the San Jose Sharks shot 4 times on the net on this power play and cut the lead 13-8. The triple W is in the house. The triple L on the W in the house. So, and it's set up again. I will do it next week. Paulo, I would love to see Carlson and Montreal. Yeah, but with the contract he has, I will not say not so much about this. Boston Bruins 40 versus 9. The shot, guys. 8 minutes to go remaining on this period, by the way. Between the both team, Montreal and San Jose. Winning went up by the racket, but the puck go back at the line. Intercept by Carlson. Carlson's looking, pass the puck to Kutcher. Kutcher probably in front of the net. No chance, but the puck bouncing back to Carlson. Carlson hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the right side. Control went out. Carlson is on the ice, guys, for 3 minutes at this moment. Go back behind the net, controlé par Couture, return the puck behind the net, back again to Bonino, return Carlson, fire puck, Adam make a save, block shot by Jake Allen, square in front of the net, and then, well, what a great play by Jake Allen. Montreal find a way to dump in the puck all the way back, and icing, returning by San Jose, attacking now the left side. Bonino hold the puck, a little bit more pressure by Montreal Canadiens at the blue line. Try to get the puck outside the zone, but still by the San Jose Sharks. The puck go back on the corner. Montreal hold the puck a little bit more longer. We have a battle at the left side, Jake Allen. Montreal finally find a way to get a puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back all the way to the goaltender, Kakkonen. Leave the puck now to McDonald. With 5 seconds to go, Montreal look like they're going to burn that power play of the San Jose. Return 5 versus 5. Attacking now by Benning. Benning pass the puck to opposite corner. Recovery by Montreal. We have a whistle after the offside at the blue line by the San Jose Sharks. And that's concluded, guys. The power play for the San Jose. They have 4 shots on Jake Allen. And that's what we got so far with a little bit less of 7 minutes to go remaining. On this first period, San Jose 1, Montreal 0. Is Jacob McDonald scored his first goal of the year for San Jose after a turnover in front of the net by Justin Barron. Create that opportunity for San Jose. And that's what they got so far since the beginning of this game. Montreal will now hold the puck, pass the puck to the left side and from the bench. Pass the puck to opposite corner, battle on both sides. Finally, San Jose find a way to the drum, being the puck behind the net for Jake Allen. Allen play the puck right now. Allen bring the puck around the board to Jonathan Harris. Leave the puck to Ski. Very bad play by Montreal. Look like they are a little bit lazy. And they are go back now by Montreal. Kovacevic bring the puck in front of the bench. Intercept now by the goaltender Kakkonen. The puck slightly go back all the way to Kakkonen hands in front of Montreal. Nothing happening after that. What a big save by Jake Allen. Face to Eric Carlson, by the way, tonight. Roger, 10-4, Roger. Are you ready to pick it up? Pick it up, Danny, at the Mandarin. He need to walk with someone because he eat too much shrimp about that one. Big Hog and be chosen in our tap. Go back now, Montreal Canadiens. Don't play a puck behind the goaltender. Going to reset behind the net. Take some up for another likes. Not a full house at San Jose tonight. San Jose, Suzuki try to get a puck. No chance. Go turn around. So Suzuki at the back door. Intercept now by Benning. Bring the puck outside zone by San Jose. And the puck bouncing back on defensive zone by Montreal on the transition. Back to Suzuki on the wall. Suzuki on offensive zone. Battle for the puck in front of the Marcus Sturm. Intercept by San Jose. Don't play a puck. And then attacking San Jose. 1 versus 1. Bonino face right now to Kovacevic, I believe, or Savard. Anyhow, the puck bouncing back behind the net. Battle for San Jose. Also back to the blind. Shoot by Benin. And for the net. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Try to get a puck outside zone. Jonathan Drouin out the red line. Drouin pass the puck a little bit too far for Anderson, the puck bouncing back behind the net, and then the first one to get there is the defenseman Benin. Now we have kind of confusion with Anderson and Drouin. Anderson, look at Drouin. What the heck is going on with you, buddy? Anyhow, San Jose attacking on the right side, bring the puck in front of the net. Jake Allen makes a with the glove, no rebound. We go to a set on the right side. Jake Allen with 5:30 to go remaining on this period between the San Jose Sharks and your Bleu Blanc Rouge. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We'll be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. with the warm-up show, and then 9 o'clock p.m. with the hockey, the Ab Nation Live Tonight show with Coach Frenchy. And sometime we have some guests join me live. We're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens and the trade deadline. Very quiet trade deadline so far for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so with them. We'll be interested if they can make other trade until the end. Willie Snyder back in the house. Goal is in the house tonight. Thanks so much to be with us. We're going to see it happening around the league, guys. The Coyotes is still winning 3-0 against the Chicago Blackhawks. 60 minutes remaining on the third period. The Browns still winning 2-1 against the Flame with 16 minutes to go remaining. That's why I have 3 game in action right now in NHL. We know Montreal is going to finishing the last of the night. TV time out.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde t'apprête des mains au bout.
On a take Okay,
let's
to
go.
add a forward, Nick Bustad, name Ben circulate. Yeah, Bustad is on the trade market right now. Big 6'6", draft by the Florida Panthers many years ago. Got traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then after that, he went to the Minnesota Wild. After he go to Arizona Coyotes. So really, great destination for him. Can he change again? A team will be interesting to see that. We wait for the puck drop at the right side. Jake Allen is going to be Couture, Billy, or Erdl. Erdl face to the ski when he passes on the zip, bring it back to opposite corner. Hold the puck now. The puck bouncing back behind Jake Allen. Intercept pass on the zip. Shoot the puck in front of net. Rebound. Allen making a big save in front of Thomas Erdl. Back at the blind. Set up by Carlson. Go back on the opposite corner. Go back on the right side now. Set up by San Jose. Bring it back behind Jake Allen. The puck bouncing back in the corner. We have out of the play again. Another whistle. A game losing is energy about between both teams. Whatsoever, we have 26 shots for both teams so far. We have a lot of whistle. 3 power play since the beginning of this game. 2 for Montreal, 0-2, and the San Jose Sharks is 0-1. It's Kakkonen face to Jake Allen, by the way. We have a face-off at the right side of Jake Allen. Zuski face to Thomas Erdl. When he passes San Jose, bring it by the blind, holding the puck, shoot the puck in front of the net, the puck bouncing back at right. Jake Allen push the puck on the right corner, recovered by Erdl. Erdl now on the back end, control the puck at the blind. Erdl pass the puck to the wall, set up now on the other side, pass to Dylan, I believe, and by Carlson. Very bad play. Hit the stick of Pitlick. The puck go back on defensive zone, set up by San Jose on the breakout. Pass the puck to the side. Attacked by San Jose. Hold the puck now on the right side of the Jake Allen, left side Jake Allen, pushing the puck behind the net. Tierney is behind the net with Savard. Battle with San Jose Sharks. Winning by Montreal, finally by Savard. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Pitlick. Don't put the puck. Chasing went out by Tierney. Tierney try to get the puck. Still the puck behind the net. Battle for the puck again with his defenseman of the San Jose Sharks with Ferrero. But the puck go back opposite corner and San Jose going to recover the puck. Don't punch in the puck on neutral zone. Set up by Mike Madison. Now pass the puck to the right side. Back to Tierney. Tierney on the wall. Tierney hold the puck. Back to Madison. Fire the puck. Black shot by Cook. Rebound in front of the passer cannot do anything about that. The puck bouncing back out of the play of the zone. Recovered by Mike Madison. Pass to Barron. Return puck to Tierney. 4-9 for the Montreal Canadiens. Use the pass to the wall. Recovered by, I'm not sure. Tierney in front of net. Pesada missed the puck. My goodness. Mike Pesada. He touched the puck like a pizza. Anyhow, go back on the right side. San Jose fire the puck. Missed the net completely. Recovered to the left side of Jake Allen. Set up now by Belzil. Return by Mike Madison. Lose the puck. The ball bouncing in front of that. Jake Allen makes a rebound on the right side. Kick by the Montreal Canadiens. Stick like he hit a home run. Go back on defensive zone. Set up by McDonald. Attaqué par San Jose Sharks on the left side. Hold it by Bernard. Control the puck maintenant to the wall. Bring it back to the wall. Behind the net. Intercept by himself. Find a way to get a puck at the blind. Recover to the San Jose puck. San Jose shows the puck. Black shot by Kovacevic. Go back on the right side. Control by San Jose. Hold the puck again. Shoot the puck behind the net of Jake Allen. The puck bouncing back on the side. Recover again by San Jose. Montreal cannot find a way to get a puck back. Belzil battle. Return the puck to the corner. Chasing one out by Madison, I believe. The puck go back by San Jose. Still the battle again. San Jose puts some pressure on Montreal. And some still the puck right away. Some behind the net. Intercept now by Montreal Canadiens. Going to set up by Harris. Harris change the direction. Hold the puck now. Harris return the puck to Kovacevic. Return the puck to around the wall. And bring the puck at the blind. Par Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch pass. Hit the skate of San Jose. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench. Intercept by Montreal. Lead the puck. Going to regroup by Jordan Harris. And going to go pass to Kovacevic. Change the direction. Right now. Return point in front of the net. Was close again. Montreal play with some kind of fire right now. They're going to get burned if they continue to play that way. Anyhow, the puck bouncing back. Montreal again on the right side. Zuski shoot the puck. Barely saved by the glove of Kakkonen. On the right side. Recovered by GURIANOV. And no chance. Go back now by San Jose. Don't play by behind Jake Allen. The first one to get there is Savard. Savard play with Caden Coley. Coley back in the lineup for the Montreal. Pass the puck to GURIANOV at the blind, at the red line. GURIANOV là. Don't play by behind goaltender. Kakkonen intercept the puck. Win the puck on the board. A little bit too far for HP. Go back at the blind. Tip the puck by Montreal. But San Jose find a way to get out of the zone. Attacking now. Down the puck behind Jake Allen. Go to recovery. A little bit over 2 minutes to go remaining on this first period. Still 1-0. 30 shot guys tonight. 16 Montreal, 14. The goaltender are solid between the pipe so far. Caden Coley went out, tried to get a set up, and Montreal looked like the double swing. Pass the puck to Savard. We win the puck on the ball. The puck bouncing back in front of the right side. Montreal attacked by Pitlick. Pitlick fire puck. Black shot by San Jose. The puck bumps and sit back on the blind. Get out of the zone by San Jose. Going to recovery on defensive zone. Pack Coley. Pass to Savard. Savard to Coley. Coley change the direction. change there in front of Jake Allen. Coley return the puck to Savard. Savard hold the puck now in front. And in front of Jake Allen, recovery par Montreal. Intercept par San Jose. Return the puck in front of bench on Montreal. Don't play the puck. But Montreal going to find a way. Pitlick attacking again at the right side. Pitlick change the direction. Pitlick win the puck on the board for Jason Ellenen. Control the puck now to the wall. Go back at the blue line. Ellenen return the puck behind the net. Chasing now again by Pitlick. Go back behind the net. In front of the net, try to pass. No chance. Recovery now by San Jose. Going to set up the transition on the breakout. Long stretch pass in front of the net, in front of the bench on Montreal. San Jose don't play by behind the net, but the puck recovered by Montreal by Justin Barron. Use the board. Pass the puck to the blue line. Intercept by San Jose. Lose the puck by McDonald. Intercept by his teammate. Return the puck in Montreal. Did it offside. Finally, wait by the linesman, and Montreal set up. 40 seconds to go remaining on this first period between the Montreal and the San Jose Sharks. Go back on the right side. RHP change direction by the puck of the blind. Set up by Madison. Cody back to Savard. Savard don't play with the puck in front. Lose the puck at the last second. The puck bouncing back at Jake Allen. Kenneth Cody going to recover. But no, Allen play the puck. Pass the puck to Savard. The puck bouncing back. Another bad play by Savard. We have outside of the blind by the San Jose Sharks. A very bad execution by the San Jose. With 19 seconds to go remaining on this period, guys, it's still 1-0. I'm going to conclude all the stat and information you need to know after the first 20 minutes between the Montreal and the San Jose Sharks. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. Captain Kirk is in the house. Ron with King is in the house. Welcome back, both of you. Tierney is on the ice, Mr. Paulo, wearing number 67. Montreal, one more push for the final this first period. Back to Coley. Coley down the puck on the left side. The puck bouncing back. This will be the end. Here we go, guys. The first period is done at San Jose. Montreal Canadiens 16 shots on the first period. And San Jose 14. But the San Jose take the lead 1-0 after a goal. Jacob McDonald is first since he got traded for Colorado to the San Jose Sharks at 1:43 after a turnover by Justin Barron. It's happened sometime. We cannot complain him too much. And that's concluded, guys, the first period between the Montreal Canadiens and the San Jose Sharks. Really, a lot of shots on the net, but not many opportunities. If I can give you a little bit more information about the game, that's what happening. Otherwise, gave away shot 4 and 2. Very low on the analytic number. And that's conclude, guys, all the update you need to know between the Montreal Canadiens and the San Jose Sharks. First intermission of the night. We're going to give you a little bit more information about what you need to know. And the Sharks won. Coach, do you play any hockey pool? Yes, I do, Paulo. Hello. Wow, Marco Larrabee knocked the door. Marco, welcome back. You missed a good show tonight, Marco. Marco was almost come tonight, but unfortunately could not at the last minute. Danny 4-0. Go Habs, go. Pierre Martin. You're talking the same education as Danny talking. With all the great team San Jose have, and they never went to the cup final. That's amazing to think about this, Gary. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There was always missing, one thing. Willie did not deck the lose versus tonight. I've never played well in California for some reason. You're absolutely right. Against San Jose, most of the time, they always struggle over there. Roger, where is Edmondson? Edmondson is still hurt. He's still scratching a scratch tonight, Rogers. He's not at 100%, so that's the reason he's not played tonight. It's possible he played Thursday. Again, the Kings, and then go back in the lineup for the Montreal. The Flame tied the game, guy, 2-2 against the Boston Bruins. Dylan Dubé got a point right there. I said tonight, guys, this is really dangerous game for the. This is I was said like I took Boston, but my heart said Boston. My head was said the Calgary Flames. I would not be surprised to get 1 point tonight. Flames again. The Canadiens lead 4-0, guys. Again, the Chicago Blackhawks look like Arizona is going to have another 2 points tonight. RJ, thanks so much for update. 44 shot versus 11. Great job, RJ. Guys, so we are lucky to have RJ with us. Always give us the best information. Do you know what you get when you combine a Jet and Flames? I just cannot figure out. Columbus, Rand Kirk, Captain Kirk, yeah. Cannot figure out Columbus or what happened with San Jose, with the Buffalo Sabres? This is really bad news for the Buffalo Sabres, losing again Columbus Blue Jacket. This is a 2-point giveaway. And when you're racing a wild card and you have 6 teams around you, I'm telling you right, this is the jab. This is the uppercut. Put the KO on Buffalo Sabres. Tonight, for me, this is over for Buffalo. This is over. At the end of the year, remember, February 28th, you're going to call that game. Columbus beat the Buffalo Sabres. You cannot lose this game at home if you battle for the wild card. At my eyes, you don't deserve to be at the wild card if you're losing. Oh, but it's just only one game, guy. It's not one game. It's the way you play. It's the way you build. And this will show exactly why they are not ready, the Buffalo, to go the next level, the next step, to make a trade. Because Kevin Adam realized his team is still fragile. Without Sandin and Alex Dock, you can see a problem in Buffalo tonight. It is what it is. But you have to tell the truth. For me, tonight, Buffalo just put them out of the playoff. I could be wrong, but that's my feeling. First impression of Kevin Fastock, I thought I won a couple of battles. Scotting, I read that a shot from the outside too much. Yeah, Marco, I would be a little bit more careful about that because he's only first period. But you can see he's always been a great skater, dominate a lot his speed, great between both blue line. Now, how he can carry on that on the hockey sense, that's the way you have to see that, for sure. Like I said, coach, a team like Columbus, Montreal, etc. would be, spoiler, zero pressure. Calgary, take the lead, guys, 3-2. I'm telling you right now, guys, I told you before at 6 o'clock at the warm-up show, I said, if a team can win tonight, surprise the Boston Bruins, is the Calgary Flames. And they out-dominate 46-11. Buffalo is not really good yet in Rabinoff. Yeah, it is a great way. You got a great point, Coach Saber, going on early, and this season is how you finish. You're absolutely right. It's 11:20 where Coach is. I'm still here, my friend. The player got Sutter, does not know, just have Flame the lead. Huberdeau score, by the way. Thanks so much. RJ with the event. Florida will make playoff, West. Great point about this. You know, they won without Bennett and Barkov tonight, by the way. They play back-to-back games, so yeah, I agree with you. Crazy how the Flame always outshot an other team. You're right, Marco. And with that W, guys, against Boston, put Calgary back in the wild card, very close. And Minnesota win tonight. It's going to be wild. And the Seattle Kraken win tonight. Cousin, well, you're absolutely right about this. Dylan Cousin, guys, really an excellent player. So remember when he played for Team Canada, I always like Dylan Cousin Paulo. Here we go. We'll go to readjust the stat we got here. A bit change. Don't forget tomorrow night. We invite everybody, guys. Marco is right here, so tell everybody every Sunday morning, guys. The show's called the App Brunch, your Sunday rendezvous at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. You can join me live with the co-host Marco Larabi. We talk about Montreal for 60 minutes. That's what we do every Sunday morning. And then tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m., we're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens trade deadline and our top 6 o'clock warm-up shop. We are right now tonight at the SAP Center, downtown San Jose. Montreal Canadiens losing by the score 1-0 after 20 minutes. Coach, Wanda Sokolski and Wi-Fi come back not until next year, Paulo. Both of them are... But Sokolski never been to surgery. It's just, a sprained knee. He's going to be out until April, I believe. And then Wi-Fi Jakai is out for the rest of the season with a surgery on the surgery at the Colorado by the doctor, whatever it is. Same doctor he did for Cole Caulfield. Expect him to come back only in October for Jakai. But for Sokolski, possibly he could go to the World Championship with Slovakia. But that's something you have to follow up. Amazing how many times that has happening. And then Boston score on the first shot of the game. Again, Boston only had 11 shots in the third period. Larry Lavalley, thanks so much. Michael Sharks is in the house. There was a rematch of 2017, the second cup final tonight. Pittsburgh versus the Nashville Predator. Jens Lee make the playoff. They get locked out of the first round again. That would be really disappointed, Roger. But again, everything could happen. Guys, we'll go take a break here at the Hockey News Show. Pretty busy night for me, and I will be back very shortly. I'm going to give you the Danny song, and then Roger's going to dance. Roger always dance, guys. I don't know if you know that. One thing, Roger does a lot at home. He's a really dancer. He loves to dance, and his wife loves to see Roger dancing. So maybe he's going to step up with his dancing shoes for Roger. So take your time, Roger. Here we go, my friend. Step up in the couch and let's do it, my friend. Danny and Roger dancing.
You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. Oh, day. Oh.
Here we go. We are back. We are back in the house like you can, Roger. Update for the night. Not too bad night for the likes, everything like that. I think Marco asked a question earlier. If Socrates is ready, would you let him to Laval and get some playoff game? Yes, Marco. Why not? I think he should. Roger the dancer. Get it, Roger. Was have converted to the leave. Like you can, Rangers. Do you block Zeph, Willie? Danny, he told me to say to you, he only said, ouch, look like Bertuzzi back in the play for the Red Wings. Imagine if the league could fit him in. Absolutely about this one. So let's fit the entire NHL into the league lineup. We're still on the intermission between the Montreal and the San Jose Sharks. We're going to continue the play-by-play. No post-game, guys, tonight. Why not call? Because the game will be late at 1 o'clock in the morning for you guys. So we're going to skip, honestly, the post-game tonight. We're going to be back in Montreal Canadiens Thursday night. Thursday night, we're going to be... again, the Los Angeles King, and then Friday, again, the Anaheim Ducks. And then Sunday, guys, the game is at 6 o'clock p.m. Montreal will be complete the trip. Again, the Vegas Golden Knight. The Calgary Flames still winning at 3-2. 7 minutes to go remaining. And the Coyotes beat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-0 with about 3 minutes to go remaining. Nate Schmall's score is 18 of the year. Another player could be on the market for the trade, by the way. Coach is speaking, and Tong, yeah, I'm very quiet. I don't want to say more what I know already. Really great, beautiful morning in Thailand this morning, guys. Having the opportunity to walk on the beach this morning between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock show. Very nice outside. The weather is beautiful for the last 3 days in Thailand. And I want to give you the premiere. My channel is back on the... It's going to be open up this week. Back after I missed 6 months. My first video is about what I learned after 6 months living in Thailand. So I invite you to watch my video. Will be released. I will let you know. And more videos coming about that. We know work on another project, guys, for the Hockey Initial show. I can't wait. This will be. I don't know how they're going to turn around. It'll be fun, good to watch. But I'm working on fun video for the create more attract to the channel for the rest of the season. We try the best we can. Jake McEnway, Toronto, Canada, been best play the best team. Play the leave. Man, I miss the goalie and make such a turn in this lineup. Balance, right? I think the word balance will be the right words, Marco. You're absolutely right about this. Great observation about him at the first period, for sure. The second period, guys, going to restart for the Montreal Canadiens. Yo, Bleu, Blanc, Rouge. We'll see if Montreal can respond for the deficit of 1 goal tonight. Again, this one was a shock, sir. The Chicago Blackhawks score 4-1 now. I agree with you, Ron, or I didn't agree, but I would say to yes, I believe they will go that direction, Ron. I think they will need to add a goalie for sure. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Second period going to restart on the ice. Montreal Canadiens 5 versus 5. Devil Racket with Allen is on the ice for the Montreal Canadiens with Pitlick, I believe, winning par le San Jose. Donc, pas bien Jake Allen. Bonne deuxième période, mes amis. Have a great second period for the Montreal. I'll go back now to the side. TABERNAK try to get a puck, pass the puck to opposite corner. The battle for the left, puck outside zone by Pitlick, but they try to get a puck, win the battle. Intercept by Ferraro, pass the puck to the side in front of the bench from the San Jose. Recovery now by Carlson, pass the puck, intercept by Pitlick, don't play the puck to opposite corner. The puck bouncing back behind the net, or Kakkonen, play the puck right now, pass the puck to Ferraro, turn around, and break out by San Jose Sharks. Passing the puck in front of the net, in front of the bench, recovery by Kaden Coley, return the puck to Savard behind the net. Savard, long stretch pass on the offensive zone, but the puck go back the net. First icing, the first whistle by the Montreal Canadiens during the second period. That's what we got so far with 19-14. The Bruins tied the game 3-3. Pavel Zacha, 19 of the year, and a power play goal. 4:23 minutes to go at the first period for GURIANOV. He had 3 shots on the net so far. Thank you so much, everybody, be a part of the show. Face-off winning now by San Jose. Shoot the puck, black shot in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Shot by San Jose Sharks. Intercept by Cody, read the puck around the board. Intercept by San Jose. The puck bouncing back. Don't play the puck. Vlasic cannot recover the puck. Long stretch pass by Kakkonen. Pass the puck to Carlson. Now attacking by Erdl. Erdl pass the puck to the right side. Shoot the puck for net. Tip. Miss the net barely of the right side of Jake Allen. And Suzuki pass the puck now to his teammates. Hoffman, intercepted by Vlasic, don't play the puck in front of the bench, San Jose, returning the puck to Hoffman, but now it's still by Erdl. Erdl attacking now. Erdl stop at the blind, pass the puck at the opposite corner, intercept by Montreal, get out by Suzuki, attacking by Montreal. Suzuki intercept the puck. Suzuki in front of the net, a little bit behind to GURIANOV. GURIANOV contre le puck, with the puck behind the net, a little bit bad pass by Suzuki. Unfortunately, could not reach GURIANOV properly. Go back at the blind, shoot the puck by Madison. Black shot by San Jose, the puck out of the play. Another whistle, and that's what we got so far. Here we go. Go back now on the defensive zone, set up by San Jose. Don't pay by the left side, Jake Allen, chased by Savard. Return the puck. Justin Barron with Mike Madison. Madison battle for the puck with Bonino. Intercept by San Jose at the blind. McDonald shoot the puck. Black shot by the glove of Jake Allen. No rebound. A little bit less of 18 minutes to go remaining on this first period. A second period between the Sharks and the Montreal Canadiens. That will give both them 17 shots versus 15 since the beginning of this game between both teams. Until 1-0. Again, McDonald scored the first goal of the season for the San Jose Sharks. Face up on the left side of Jake Allen. We have Drouin face to Marco Sturm, winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Go back by the net by Jordan Harris. Harris used the board, pass the puck, and it was on. The puck bouncing back over Anderson. Recovered by San Jose. Don't pay a puck on the right side of Jake Allen. Chased by Harris. Intercept the puck now. Battle behind the net. Recovery by San Jose, pinch by the defenseman of the San Jose Sharks. But the puck go back on the right side. Storm return the puck, go back to Kovacevic on the back end, pass the puck. Don't play by Montreal Canadiens. At the blind, set up by Drouin, pass at Anderson at the left side. Attacking now, hold the puck on the Spiro Rama. Shoot the puck, couldn't make it save. The puck bouncing back. Recovery in front of the net by RHP. Shoot the puck Kovacevic. Intercept now by San Jose on the left side. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. First one to get there, Jordan Harris, a neutral zone. Now go backwards, looking out, pass the puck to cover service, use the pass to the board, pass to RHP, draw the puck back, recover by Drouin in front of the net, no chance, recover by San Jose, turn around and go to get out by McDonald. McDonald from the bench, skating out the red line. McDonald offensive zone, qui contre le puck. The only one score a goal tonight. Pass the puck behind the net, intercepted by Montreal Canadiens. Run the puck around the board, the puck bouncing back for Ferrero, recovered by Montreal. Attacking now, almost a bit too far for Pesada. Go behind the net, Pesada for battle for the puck with McDonald. Intercept now, 4-line for the Montreal Canadiens. Belzile with TNA. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens par Savard. The puck bouncing back. Recovery now by McDonald on the back end, putting the puck in front of the net, in front of the bench of Montreal. Intercept by San Jose. They go to reset the puck. Don't play the puck behind Jake Allen, behind the net. Allen intercept the puck. New plus coming for both teams. Back again at the right side to Savard. Savard pass the puck in neutral zone. Kick the puck to TNA. TNA battle for the puck. Return the puck to Savard. Savard set up. Back to DDD. Recovery run out by Cody, pass the puck to the right side, behind the TNA, by offside the blind, called by the linesman, goes to a set with 16:20 go remaining on this first period. Second period, jeez. I agree with you, Marco, about that comments about the fact that the most consistency about Josh Anderson. I think he absolutely allowed that way over there. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens, but bouncing behind the net. Back to Pitlick. Pitlick keep control the puck. Pitlick at the wall. Bring the puck behind the net. Intercept by Carlson. Carlson at the back end. Change the direction. Carlson battle for the puck. Kick out the puck. Intercept by Montreal. Go back by... it was intercept. I'm not sure it was GURIANOV. Anyhow. Go back now in front of the bench of the San Jose. Don't pay by Jake Allen. And I seen a call by the linesman to go to a set all the way back on defensive zone of San Jose for another whistle. You think he wants to leave and not tap? I don't think so. I think he wants to leave with Montreal Canadiens. Why not? They really like to play for Montreal. Hoffman get a puck after the face-off, return the puck to the wall, intercept now by Byron after he pinched, intercept by GURIANOV, the puck on side as well, intercept by Byron, Byron pass the puck to Madison, fire the puck, a black shot by the Ferrero, returned by San Jose, almost a 2-1 for San Jose, attacking on the other side, pass the puck to the back door, shoot the puck, black shot by Byron, the puck go out of the play, great play, recovery by Justin Byron, and face of the 2-1 possibility, an opportunity for San Jose, but again, Montreal Canadiens, send the puck out of the play, go to a set all the way back on the left side, Jake Allen, maybe the right side, we don't know yet. What we say about that? Andreas Johnson and Fabian Zederlund start the debut with the San Jose Sharks tonight, by the way. Puck when he lose the puck at the face-up by Siski, recover by San Jose, bring the puck behind the net, cover service battle for the puck with Bonino. The puck go back to Harris. Harris on the back end, bring the puck to the wall. Pinch by GURIANOV. Love the puck in neutral zone, set up now. Intercept by Hoffman. Hoffman attacking now. Hoffman can counter the puck, pinching by GURIANOV. GURIANOV in front of the bench, in front of the net of the San Jose, cannot get a puck. San Jose hurdle pass the puck on the left side. Attacking now by San Jose, control the puck on the left side of the Fallon. Allen make a save, rebound in front of the net, the puck bouncing back. Intercept now by Kovacevic. Kovacevic hold the puck a little bit longer. Kovacevic is getting with the blue line. It's coming at the red line. Kovacevic control the puck. Go back around the board. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Kokkonen. No rebound. With another whistle. That gives us another whistle from the linesman. Marconabe, I think he want to leave. I hope so not. Barron will be good. 5 or 6 defensemen. Wesher, second pairing, believe. Wesher with time and has a great confidence. Anderson, I think he has something to do with this play. Absolutely right about this, Gary. Remember, he worked a lot with him last year to teach him about the fact like how the game is not. It's not always about the speed. You can turn the game faster if you're smarter with a puck. And sometimes Josh Anderson play only north-south. He tried to teach him to play east-west. And then Anderson never bring back the puck at the blue line, like a loop, come back up. And that's what something he tried to teach a little bit more, Josh Anderson. And they took him about 1 year to really understand what Martin St. Louis tried to understand what Martin St. Louis tried to apply to him when he said to Anderson, play your game and the game. Push in front of the net. We have some kind of pushing in front of the net. Now just Anderson pass the puck on the right side. We have some kind of push. And Sutherland just got Chemnikov got pushed by Josh Anderson after Chemnikov touched the goaltender Jake Allen. And then Josh Anderson don't take too much time to jumping on him right away. And that's what we got right there. Face up on the right side, Jake Allen. We have a call right there. And Montreal Canadiens going to be on the power play or Anderson. Anderson, 2 minutes for roughing, and Chemnikov, 2 minutes for slashing, and we have 4 versus 4. Three overtime now in the Calgary. Carson maybe stay put as soon as it dead for the trade getting very complicated. That's a penalty about that one there. Thanks so much for update. 51 shot versus 17. Yeah, sorry about that. 4 versus 4. Puck winning par Montreal Canadiens. Savard return puck to Coley. Return puck to Gourrianov. Gourrianov battle for the puck. But the puck to Savard. Savard hold the puck a little bit more. Return puck to Coley. Gourrianov, Wojcicki, and Coley and Savard. Battle for another side. Coley try back. Intercept by Gourrianov. Pass the puck to Savard. Long stretch pass now to Coley. Pass to Wojcicki. He's coming on the right side. Wojcicki hold the puck. Pass the puck to Gourrianov. Intercept by Son Zip. But Gourrianov steal the puck. And behind the net. When puck to Wojcicki. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Kakkonen attack Wojcicki. Get out quick out of the play and make a save. Again, Nick Wojcicki. We're going to reset on the left side. Kakkonen looking good. Again, Montreal Canadiens tonight. Steve G is on the house. Thanks so much. Gave the 5,000 fans and the building to cheer about. We have a TV timeout, by the way, so we're going to take a time to a little bit set up at what's going on around the league. Overtime start right now in Calgary. We're going to follow a little bit what's going on over there. Backlund win the face-off. Back to Anderson. A little bit overtime coverage, NHL coverage for the Hockey Nation Live show. We'll give you a little bit more. Calgary holding the puck on the back on the right side of the goaltender. Bring the puck. Intercepted up by Boston Bruins. But Anderson filled the way to get a puck. Don't play the puck all the way back to Vladar. Vladar play the puck right away. Pass the puck now on the left side. Attacking by Calgary. Backlund. Backlund on the left side of the Ulmark. Follow for the puck. Intercepted now by Lingholm. The puck go back to the corner. Pasternak find a way to get a puck. Pasternak control the puck. Pass the puck to Lingholm. Intercepted by Calgary. Going to recovery on defensive zone. We're going to cover the Montreal Canadiens in the next couple of minutes, guys. We'll just try to figure out what's going on with that Boston Bruins and the Calgary live. Attaqué par Calgary. 2 versus 1, shoot the puck. Altman make a save. Rebound Bennett. Stop now behind the net by Lingholm. That's what happening right there. Toronto. Oh yeah, Boston. Pastrnak on breakaway. Pass is coming. Shoot the puck. Missed the net after got disturbed by the stick of Hanifin. Pastrnak almost score. Go back by Kadri. Kadri the blind. Get rid of the red line. Get rid of the blue line. Attacking now. Hold the puck right away back. Kadri pass the puck to the right side. Controlé by the Calgary. Puck about outside the zone. And we'll go to back of the game between Montreal Canadiens and San Jose Sharks. We'll see what happened over there. There was a bit of coverage. 13 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the second period between Calgary and the San Jose and Montreal. Go back past the puck. This is 4 versus 4, 35 seconds. Attaqué par GURIANOV. Sur le puck, Kakkonen make a big save on the glove again. GURIANOV. What a great speed of GURIANOV. You have to like that man. We'll be interested what GURIANOV can bring. A big 6'3" forward for the Montreal Canadiens. What a save. GURIANOV got speed. There we go. GURIANOV finally cutting to the net. Pasta missed it. Huberdeau and Calgary is such a huge foul. I think they will try and fix that summer. I'm willing to take him. I think we have to wait a little bit longer about him. I think he's going to be fine next year. Go back now, winning by San Jose Sharks. The winning, Simek with the puck. Skating with the puck in front of GURIANOV. Turn around, pass the puck now to Sturm. Intercept by Montreal. Set up by Savard. Savard bring the puck to Drouin. Drouin lose the puck. And San Jose on the transition. Try to bet a 2-1 for San Jose. Simek attacking now. Shoot the puck. Adam make a the blocker. Turn around. Go back on the wall. San Jose try to get the puck in front of Savard. Finally, still the puck by McDonald. Intercept now by Montreal. The puck bouncing back to McDonald. And Montreal going to lose the puck as recovery by San Jose. Go back in front of the bench. The ball now. McDonald takes the puck. Pass the puck to Erdl. Erdl attacking now. We have a 5 versus 5 in front of the net. There's net. Shoot the puck. Vlasic missed the net barely. Go back on the right corner. Find a way to get a puck by himself. But no, back at the blind. Holding the puck a little bit more. Marc-Edouard Vlasic shoot the puck in front of the net. Block shot by Montreal. The puck outside the zone. Recovery by the I don't know. 73, I believe. I'm not sure. Hanigal. Attacking now by the San Jose on offensive zone. Pass the puck, kick out the puck. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Chased by Savard. And Coley. Still by San Jose. Shot in front of the net. Nobody there. Jake didn't make a big save. Was square in front of the puck. But what a great opportunity for San Jose. Go back to Montreal. Don't pay by the right side. Benning passes, chasing the puck right away. Battle with Dvorak. Battle at the opposite corner. Bonino is on the eye for San Jose. Going to get the puck. Tip the puck in front of Kovacevic. The pull back to Iris. Back on offensive zone by Montreal. At the right side, the goalie. Dvorak hit the board. Look like he's hurt. Dvorak and Zuski are the two only players play all the game this year with the Montreal. Go back to Iris. Pass the puck to the board. Intercept now by Eilonen. Eilonen turn around twice in front of Benin. Pass the puck blind. Go back by Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck to Kovacevic. Kovacevic to the wall. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the net by Pitlick. Intercept by San Jose. Bring the puck outside the zone. The puck go back on the defensive zone. Set up by Jordan Harris. Over less than 11 minutes to go remaining on this second period. 21 shots for both teams. Go back now on the neutral zone. Set up by the Belzile. Return the puck to the wall by Kovacevic. The puck at the blind. Intercept by San Jose Sharks. Try puck outside the zone. Intercept by Montreal. The puck bouncing back. Still by Carlson. I believe. Control the puck now. Carlson hold the puck a little bit more. Kick out the puck behind the player of the San Jose Sharks. The battle on the right side, Jake Allen. Where we're now on the left side. And Montreal in front of net. The puck bouncing back to Kovacevic. Use the board. Pass the puck a little bit too far. Pitch by Ferrero. The puck bouncing back at the blind. Hit the puck right away. Return the puck behind the net. Jake Allen. Show the puck on the right side. Jake Allen make a save. Recovered by TNA. Leave the puck Peseda. Peseda now on the back end. Allow the puck a little bit longer. At the neutral zone. Intercept by Ferrero. TNA get a puck. Peseda choices for the puck. No chance. The puck recovery by the San Jose. Go to regroup on defensive zone. Long stretch by Carlson. The puck go back behind the net. Jake Allen. And now a 2 versus 1. Couture pass the puck on the back door. Allen make a save. Or maybe he missed the puck. But again, what a opportunity. A 2-1 for the San Jose after a turnover. And they cannot take the lead by 2 anyway. Recovered by Kovacevic. Pass the puck to Barron. Return the puck to GURIANOV. No chance to get the puck. The puck bouncing back defensive zone. We have a nice scene. Called by the linesman. We're going to reset on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. On the right side, Jake Allen. And we're going to give you a little bit more update about this stuff. We have some update to give to you guys. Montreal has 6 hit. Le puck winning par le Montreal Canadiens, set up by Justin Barron, pass the puck to the board. The puck go outside the zone, go to recovery by San Jose on the right side. Montreal apply some pressure. Finally, they get a puck. Finally, lose at the last second. Recovery by the San Jose Sharks on the transition. Go back now on the right side of Jake Allen. Pass the puck behind the net. Chase him now by Barron. Intercept by wrap up. Jake Allen make a save on the wrap up. The puck go back outside the zone. Don't turn around. And Montreal can find a way to get a puck. Barron struggled a bit with the puck. He fouled. But recovered by Mike Venison. Pass the puck in front of the bench. Montreal don't pay a puck behind the goaltender. The puck go back around. Recovered by the defenseman of San Jose. Semek long stretch pass on the neutral zone. The puck bouncing back Jake Allen. The first one they get there is David Savard. Pass the puck now to RHP. Pass the puck in front of the net. Really bad choice by RHP. Recovered by Benin in front of the Bonino. Intercept by Savard. Long stretch pass. Almost a breakaway with Montreal. 2 versus 1. Hold the puck right now in front of the net. A little bit too far for RHP. Great pass checking by the San Jose Sharks. Chemnikov pass the puck now to Sturm. Pass the puck back to Chemnikov. Recovery puck. Bonino puck behind the net. Front Savard. Chased by Bonino. Savard still the puck back to RHP. Skating with the puck on the back end. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench on Montreal. Reset to San Jose after the bad play by RHP. Now San Jose pass the puck now. The puck bouncing back. No icing behind the net. Set up now by Jake Allen. Pass the puck now to Cody. Cody pass the puck to Savard. Savard ran the puck on the board. The puck in neutral zone. Possibly Montreal and icing. That would be the card. That would be for no icing finally. And go back now by Ferrero pass to Carlson. Carlson in front of the bench on Montreal. Attacking now. Don't pay the puck behind Jake Allen. The puck ran the puck on the board. 8 minutes to go remaining second period. We cross the half of the game. 1-0 San Jose. Montreal attacking now. 2 versus 1 for Montreal. Allen is coming now. Pass the puck to the side. Slip puck over. Glove. And the puck go all the way out of the play. After decide to show the puck, it was DUARTE on the 2 versus 1 with the Jesse Allen. That's what we got so far. Going to a set on the left side of Kakkonen. We have a TV timeout. Live is great. The Calgary lost in overtime by the score 4-3 tonight. It's Charlie McEnroy score his 5th of the year at 5 seconds at the remaining at the game. 4:55 he got his goal. And again, the Boston won tonight. The Arizona win by the score 4-1. 9 game complete in NHL and one more to go. Otherwise, the Kraken beat the St. Louis Blues 5-3. The Pittsburgh beat the Nashville 3-1. The Wild beat the Islanders 2-1. The Kings beat the Jets 6-5. The Blue Jackets beat the Buffalo 5-3. The Panthers beat the Tampa Bay 4-1, and the Senators beat the beat the Detroit by the score of 6-1. So that's what we got all around the league tonight. And Montreal is the last game on the program. We have a wait 2-1 for DUARTE with the Islanders, but firstly, DUARTE shoot a puck over the goaltender, by the way. All right, Brad, have a good night, buddy. And your Bruins win tonight 4-3. Congratulations. We miss you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. I can wait to talk to you very soon. Go back now, winning by the Montreal Canadiens, putting the puck around the board. Back in front of the net. Shoot the puck, black shot by San Jose. The puck bouncing back, all the way back behind Jake Allen. First one to get there is Mike Madison. Hold the puck a little bit longer, but lose the puck last second to Erdal. Erdal behind the net, battle with Madison. Recovered by DUARTE. Ran the puck around the board to Jesse Allen. Allen hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to DUARTE. Control the puck now to Barron. at the neutral zone. Battle right away. The puck go back to Couture, back to DeVarak. Go to recovery by Madison, back to Allen. Allen at full speed at the blind. Kick the puck to DeVarak at the red line. DeVarak pass the puck for himself. Chased by Allen. Put pressure on the right side of the goaltender. Ferraro pass the puck to Carlson. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Bring pas the blind. Holding the puck. Go Didi. Barron set up now. Shoot the puck. Tip. Nobody in front of the net. And the easy glove save by the goaltender of the Kakkonen. Face to Justin Barron. They're going to reset on the left side of the goaltender of San Jose Sharks. With a little bit over 7 minutes to go. Joe Thornton is in the house at the San Jose Sharks. Joe Thornton decided to leave and stay in the San Jose Sharks after 1 year in Florida. I don't know. Looked like he loved his barb. 6'6" spinning SLR. On est tous sous ben raide. There we go. Merci pour ton commentaire. Voilà, contrôlé now par San Jose Sharks. On the left side, Jake Allen. Battle for the puck behind the net. We have Jordan Harris, Kovacevic. Winning par le Montreal Canadien. Get out par Nick Suzuki. Attaqué now the blind. Nick Suzuki, long the puck. Chasé par GURIANOV. On the left side, Kakkonen. Play intercept the puck. Benny pas to wall. Intercept par McDonald. Intercept now par Suzuki. Pass to shoot the puck. GURIANOV make a save. Kakkonen shoot the puck. Make a big save in front of GURIANOV. And the San Jose going to get out of the zone. The great pursuit for Montreal Canadiens. Knock the door, but cannot take advantage. Penalty right there by San Jose for slashing. And we're going to get that call. The Montreal, for the third time of the evening, are going to be on the power play. Again, the San Jose Sharks. Can the Montreal find a way to tie the game? This is the biggest question we got for this game tonight. Power play, Montreal Canadiens. Let's see what they got for the fans tonight. Not much to celebrate so far. Face-off winning par San Jose. Storm winning par San Jose. Premier puck behind the net. Bennett chasing the puck in front of Suzuki. The finally find a way to get the puck outside the zone. The puck slowly back behind. Eisenman get a penalty for the San Jose Sharks. Anyhow, go back now by Mike Madison. Skating to the blind. Hold the puck now. Drive the puck back to Nick Suzuki. Skating now the blind. Keep control the puck at the red line. The skate now. Kick out the puck to Anderson. Anderson the blind. Bring puck behind the net to Suzuki. Return puck to slowly back here to and Hoffman. Winning by Storm. Dumping the puck on neutral zone. And going to recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman now skating by the blind. Hoffman to the red line. Hoffman calling for himself. Kick out to Anderson. Anderson bring puck to Hoffman. The puck go behind the net. Chased by Bennett. And San Jose don't play the puck. The puck go back. And Montreal have no entrance at the first minute of this power play. Not a really good power play, Montreal Canadiens tonight. They struggled for the last two games. But we'll see if they can take advantage. Unit number 2 for Montreal. Justin Barron is on the ice. Barron to the blue line. Skating out the red line. Low-taking the puck. Draw the puck back again. Right covered by Allen. Pass the puck for himself. Pass the puck to the wall. Kept now by Pitlick. Pitlick on the property for Montreal. Bring the puck now to Barron. Return to Drouin. Drouin kick out the puck behind the net. Chased by Allen. Hit right now behind the net. Go back Pitlick. Pitlick recover the puck. Bouncing back behind the net. Battle all the way back on the wall. Intercept now by GURIANOV. Return puck to Pitlick. San Jose bring puck to corner. Chasing up by Drouin in front of the Ferraro. San Jose applies some pressure. Montreal cannot find a way to get a puck. And honestly, Montreal look ugly on the power play. Wow. Montreal power play, ouch. What? Because missing players. It's no matter they miss players. You have players they can score, but you cannot pass the puck. Hardness to the puck, pass the puck to opposite corner. Back now by GURIANOV. GURIANOV on the left side. GURIANOV battle for the puck, kick corner puck, win the puck on the board, all the way back in front of Bonino. Intercept by Montreal. Return the puck behind the net. Give out the puck to Montreal on the left side by Drouin. Pass the puck to GURIANOV. Bring the puck to blind. So Savard to Cody. Attacking back on the back door. Shoot the puck. One-timer by GURIANOV. He hit the side of the net. And now we have even strength. We're going to go back behind. We have a nice thing, by the way, with 4:15 to go. GURIANOV have a couple of shots tonight for Montreal. One shot on the power play for Montreal, by the way. That's pretty much what they got. 0-3, guys. 0-3 power play for the Montreal Canadiens. This good, this is really what's going on with Montreal. They cannot score power play. We have 3 shots. One is 1-0. You cannot blame anybody. You have to look at yourself. So wait a minute. Maybe it's us. Anyhow, winner face-off, winning by the San Jose, lob the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Thanks so much, everybody, to be with us tonight. Don't forget to click on the like. Go back behind the net, chase him now. First one to get there is Vlasic, bring it back to Semek, with the puck on the board, chase him now par Montreal, the puck bouncing back and recovered by Erdol. Erdol contre le puck in the blind. Get control, kick out the puck on the right side, intercept now, return the puck to Thomas and Erdol, back on the back door, attacking up as San Jose, shoot the puck, and then make a save, rebound. Coley save the situation, go back and find the net, the puck bouncing back outside of the zone. Oof, it was close for San Jose to take the lead by 2. Go back now par San Jose, contre le puck in neutral zone, set up now par San Jose, attacking now, contre le puck in front of the net, Hurdle, wrap up in front of the net, the puck bouncing over Jake Allen, go back par Savard, pass the puck a little bit too far for the ski, leave the puck now to Coley back to Savard, intercept by San Jose, kick down on the left side, Jake Allen, the back bouncer at the blue line. I think it's Carlson contre le puck, lose the puck, honestly by himself, recovery around it for him, and going to get in front of Kakkonen, pass the puck in neutral zone, intercept by Montreal Canadiens with full speed now, intercept by San Jose Sharks, going to control the puck, lose the control of the left side, shoot the puck, Jake Allen make a save with the right block, the right old shoulder, and with the blocker going to reset on the right side of the Jake Allen with less than 3 minutes to go remaining on this game between the Montreal and the San Jose Sharks. A second period, by the way, I apologize for that one. Wow, Calgary outshot Boston 57-19. Unbelievable performance of Ullmark tonight. Sharks have one of the best PK in the league. I think it was number 4 last time I checked. I don't have it in front of me right now. Mega offensive, 1:30 a.m. in Newfoundland. Yep, sorry, Mega. Thanks to stop by tonight. Ça va, c'est plate, mais m'en va, c'est plate. Salut mon 6-6. Bonne soirée, mon homme. The Sharks PK is good. Don't think so. That's what we got so far. We'll wait for the TV timer to come back, and then we're going to restart and go for the rest of the second period. I feel that way too for Ullmark, the winner of the Vizna. Go back for San Jose, shoot the puck now. Miss the net barely. Go back behind the net, set up by Montreal Canadiens, try to get the puck outside the zone. Zuski, use the puck, back to Gourionov, pass the puck now to Hoffman. Hoffman attacking now. Hoffman hold the puck, bring the puck on the board to Gourionov on the right side. Gourionov battle for the puck behind the net, set up by Hoffman. San Jose intercept the puck, go back behind the net, chased by Gourionov. Now Montreal going to punch in the puck, Kovacevic, very bad play. Handing out the puck, bouncing and the defensive zone. Chased by Chemnikov in front of the Montreal. Go back now to Kovacevic, return now the red line, pass the puck in neutral zone. On the offensive zone, battle now behind the net par Gourionov, run the puck to opposite corner. Chased by Montreal, hold the puck now by Pitlick. Pitlick return pas the blind. Go back now, San Jose on the transition at the red line. Control the puck, don't pay pas avec Jake Allen. A little bit over 2 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Go back now behind the net by Pitlick. Pitlick drop the puck back to Kovacevic, back to Harris. Harris hold the puck, back to Pitlick. Intercept by San Jose Sharks. Go back on the left side. Control the puck now. On back the blue line. Set up now by Vlasic. Shoot puck tip in front of the net. Jake Allen make a big save after the tips of the San Jose Sharks. And going to make a save, going to reset face up on the right side of Jake Allen. Great awareness of Jake Allen about the tips in front of the net. I would go all the way to 65, me, or 68. You still have 20 goals to go, 20 games to go, right? Yeah, 63, 65. Definitely over 60. Marco. Go back now on the left side, intercept par Montreal Canadiens, pass the puck now to Allen. When the puck on the ball, the puck intercept, but Montreal going to find a way to get the puck. Don't bring down on the right side, attacking by Montreal. Back pit leg, change the direction, hold the puck a little bit longer, pass the puck to opposite corner, intercept by Ferraro, pass the puck to the board. Blazik intercept the puck, don't play the puck in the neutral zone. The puck will slide over Justin Barron. We have another whistle with 1:27 to go remaining. Guys, this guy, sometimes this game loses its momentum, right? And they have so many face off. Well, so many whistle. Apologize for that one over there. I cannot, with the flick, I think I prefer Hoffman, Marco. Yeah. Good night, Gary. Long day for you, my friend. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much to stop by tonight. Go back when they face up. Go back by San Jose. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Try to get outside the zone. The puck bouncing in front of Madison. Recovered by Barron. Use the board. Pass the puck to Montreal. Don't play by opposite corner. Chasing run out by Anderson. Change the direction by Bennett. Bennett on the back end. Try to puck outside the zone. Chasing by Josh Anderson. Great play by Anderson with RHP. Battle for the wall. Go back now. San Jose try to get outside the zone. Win the battle. Get out of the zone. Attacking now. An offensive zone right at the Jake Allen. Control the puck now. Hold the puck. Wait for the teammates. And ran the puck on the board. Nobody was there, but Bonino find a way to get a puck on the left side. Jake Allen for the Justin Barron. Now go back to Bonino in front of Mike Hoffman. Mike Madison. San Jose bring the puck to the wall. Intercept by Montreal, but find a way to get a puck back. San Jose. Great for checking right now for the San Jose Sharks. And Montreal cannot put the puck outside the zone. Go back around the board with that 35 seconds to go. Pass on the back door. Semek show the puck. Adam wrap up. On the right side, Adam makes another shot. Adam on the big side. Stop the puck with that. The puck go back on the left side. No whistle. The puck bounce out. And the Montreal Canadiens, they breathe because they send the puck on the wall out of the play. And San Jose attacking again. 18 seconds to go. Montreal with their way. And San Jose keep the puck deep by McDonald. On the left side, Chicago. On the wrap up. On the back end, bring the puck to the blue line. Set up like Simek. Pass the puck to McDonald. Shoot the puck in front of the black shot. Recovered by Sidney on the back end. Show the puck on the right side. Adam McKenna. Rebound in front of net. The ball bouncing back. Finally, Montreal. This is the end of the second period. Oh, it was close, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Allen alert saved the situation with a back-to-back save at the end of the second period. This is conclude, guys, the 40-minute tonight at the SAP. What a save by the defenseman Mike Hoffman. Wow. Montreal is lucky to get out with only 1-0 after 40 minutes. 0 goals during the second period. And that was honestly the resume of this second period. We have 9 shots for the Montreal Canadiens, 16 for the San Jose Sharks. That give them 30 shots, Montreal 25. Only 1 power play during the second period. It was for the Montreal Canadiens for the third time tonight. They are 0-3. And that's conclude, guys, all the shot we have tonight. We're going to give you a little bit more information about the giveaway. And it will Dane 8-5. And I hit 14. That's what we got, guys. All the update, stat, everything you need to know. And that's becoming very reliable. His own winning paddle in the front of the net and breaking up the play. And then I will close and I'll tap. Rantanen score 50 goals this year. Possible. Or be very close and I'll tap. 42-52. That would be my, sit over 20 goal, 20 games to go. I think so. Yeah. Eight-minute penalty for the Sharks tonight. Montreal have only 4. With all the crazy game tonight, we're going to see the standing and NHL to give you a little bit more information what happening with the standing. We'll see with the wild card. The wild card, guys, number 7 Wild card is 70 point is Islanders. Winning percentage is 547. The Pittsburgh take the lead now, 69 point and the wild card. 1 point behind Islanders, but they have 4 games in hands. So I still believe the Pittsburgh is going to pass the Islanders very shortly. Following by Buffalo at 66. 5 games in hands with Islanders and 1 game in hands behind the Pittsburgh. Florida Panthers back in the race, 66 point, 4 point behind Islanders, but 2 games in hands. The Ottawa are 6 point behind Islanders and they are 4 games in hands. The Detroit 6 point behind and they are 4 games in hands. And after that, Washington is 6 point behind, but only 2 games in hands. And that's conclude, guys, all the wild card on the Eastern Conference. So look like when now Pittsburgh are really the one take the lead advantage. Following by a battle between Islanders, Buffalo, and Florida, and the Ottawa Senators and the Detroit Red Wings. A lot of team there. On the West Coast, guys, with a W for Calgary. Calgary are 5 point behind with the loss and overtime by Calgary. They are 5 point behind Winnipeg, 5 point behind Edmonton. Same number, the point right there. So that's what we have right now on the standing. Apologize for that. Overall, in the league now, the Florida Panthers are 19. They just crossed and passed the Nashville Predator tonight. And Ottawa is 21. Ottawa could pass the Florida Panthers, by the way. Montreal is still 26. 1 point in front of Vancouver. Arizona is 3 points behind Montreal with the same number of the game. San Jose is 6 points behind Montreal. So this is the key right there. If San Jose win tonight, that gave them only 4 points behind Montreal Canadiens. Chicago is 7 points behind, and Anaheim is 7 points. So you get all the results, guys, you need to know about the standing in NHL. John Mickelson in the house. Welcome aboard. Not too bad. Steve about GURIANOV. How everything doing? Very well. Francois Pitt, the power play Montreal struggled tonight. How the Senators schedule down the stretch. We're going to give you this right away. So the Ottawa guys, they play the Rangers, Blue Jacket, Chicago, Kraken, Canucks, Flames, Oilers, Avalanche, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Bruins, Lightning, Devils, Panthers, and the Flyers. The Leaf, the Blue Jackets, the Hurricane, the Panthers, the Lightnings, the Hurricane, and the Buffalo Sabres. So you think about this, is they still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams below them. They have 8 difficult games overall. Will be interesting. With it, Eddie is in the house. Welcome aboard. Lance the guy looking good on skate today. Great point to hear that. We're going to have a TV timeout, guys, here. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back 12:17, guys, for Eastern Time. We are now March 1st for both of us, you and me. We are on the same date. It's just the same, not the same time, but we are on the same date calendar. Thanks so much to be with us today. And tonight, I will see you later.
You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Thanks so much for everybody to be with us. Philippe Gervais, directly from Manitoba, is in the house. Philippe, Phil, hopefully doing well. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Coach is the hardest worker ever. Thanks so much, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. Junior Acosta. The game is not over. We only at the second period or done. We have one more period to go, Junior. Tomorrow, March 1st, RJ. Look like no, it is March 1st. Go, Coach, go. Again, thanks so much to be with us tonight. We're going to be back tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. with the warm-up show. And then we're going to follow in by the big show of the Ab Nation Live tonight. Show. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens and, of course, the trade deadline. We have right now, guys, 3 days before the trade deadline Friday at 2 o'clock p.m. We're going to make some kind of special shows during the day, the evening for Friday. And then we know Montreal play anyway that evening against the Anaheim Ducks. 10 game on the program today. We have only one more game to go between Montreal and San Jose Sharks. 9 game already done in NHL. The biggest surprise today is really the Columbus Blue Jacket beat the Buffalo Sabres at home. And then the Florida Panthers surprise without Barkov, without Bennett. The Tampa Bay Lightning, I don't know what's going on with John Cooper and Vasilevsky, but the Tampa Bay Lightning, guys, lost for the second time. And this month in February, again, the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight by the score 4-1 after they lost at home on the road 7-1. Tampa Bay, very questionable team right now for the playoff. When I said that, they have to be, they play sometimes with inconsistency. And again, tonight, not a very good performance. So Vasilevsky gave 3 goals and the first 16 shot of the night. By the way, when Florida scored another goal at the end of the first period, it was disallowed by offside. No, by interference by Matthew Tkachuk. Has Lansaga ever played center? Good Colorado convert him. Or he played before in attack. We're just waiting for the third period restart, guys. And then we're going to go through this period. No post game tonight, guys. Not because we don't want to. It's just like it would be too late for everybody. And keep your comment for tomorrow night. Good performance so far, San Jose. What would be the best scenario? The best scenario, I don't know. Montreal win, they stay in the, where they at. That we almost like eliminate them to finish below 5. If the San Jose Sharks, that gave closer to Montreal, but that's guarantee they will go to pass the Montreal Canadiens. So a big game for them, Montreal tonight, the third period, and then they play again Anaheim Friday night. And it will be interesting to see that there. Hopefully, Alexandre can play 5 games. Look like a couple of going to LA quick, going other way. Ready? Is it confirmed, Marco? And that way, look like a check run will stay in Arizona Coyotes. What a really bad ID by Armstrong. Come on, we can help coach grow this channel. I don't know, Jeffrey. That's a great question. If this is a full-time job, it must be very difficult to make a living. Yeah. Jeffrey, it's not easy. That would be the best way I can describe that. It is what it is. Today is trade deadline, Friday, March 3rd at 3 o'clock. RG Calabro, you're absolutely right. The third period is going to restart. We don't have Nicolas anymore. Nicolas is in the bed to tell us that this is the third period. We're going to turn around this third period. From report just now, Sarah Valley confirmed as well. So, Korpisalo, guys, Kavrikov, and the direction of LA. Ouch. This is not good for Arizona. Today we talk about Kavrikov. So, guys, you're always a team you don't expect. And this is the King jump on that opportunity. Korpisalo brings some kind of security for the Kings. And then you have Kavrikov bring another great defenseman for the San Jose Sharks, for the Kings. Great move, passer and another area with quick, tough. Wow. Yep. You're absolutely Marco about that. The same day you trade Patrick Kane. Imagine that for a period of 5-6 years, both them control the Stanley Cup. Fiera on the ice together. Carpissano and Fiera on the ice. One more period to play, guys. And thanks again to be with me. I'll see you later. Beautiful, great sunshine here in Thailand today. Yes, I'm going to take a nap later. Yes, I'm going to be on the beach or on the pool. Deserve it. Another wonder if Dorio passion would pay off with Chikran. Is maybe a play game, right, Marco? The play game is it Armstrong going to, go lower? I know they have a good asset from the Kings. The deal was there, and the King told them, is this or nothing? And it looked like Armstrong, they want to get to. At some point, Armstrong is not going to get what he's looking for. And now it's going to be next year trade deadline. And now they're not going to reset what he's supposed to get this year. So, unfortunately, it's not good. The two last game at the SAP Center, Jake Allen stopped 74 of the 75 shot he faced for a save percentage of 987. Wow. So, the question is to be traded by the Kings. You're absolutely right about this. Signed defender Jake Wallman for a 3 years contract at $3.4 million. Thanks so much, Marco. And the puck drop, guys. This is the third period. When he passes Jose, show the puck. Jake Allen make a save already. The puck go back on the right side. Jake Allen under the face-off. 31 shot now for the San Jose Sharks. Both teams are out of the gates. Going to have face-off on the right side. Couture face Nick Suzuki tonight on the right side. Winning by the Montreal San Jose. Qui controversial the puck. Jake Allen make a save. The puck bouncing behind the net. Intercept by Savard. Savard win the puck on the board. Intercept by Montreal. Going to get out of the zone. Great pass to Coley. Lead the puck to Hoffman. Intercept now. Don't play the puck. Et chasé without by Suzuki. À double line. Intercept by San Jose Sharks. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back in front of Coley. Recovered by the GURIANOV, I believe, return part to Coley to Ski, return part to Post-intermission. GURIANOV on the right side, shoot the puck right now, over the left shoulder of GURIANOV, the puck bouncing back the defensive zone. GURIANOV loves looking on the top shell of the net. Go back by Montreal behind the net, set up now, pass the puck now by Montreal, set up now by Drouin, I believe, pass the puck in front of the bench, in front of Montreal, intercept by Anderson, get the puck a little bit too far from Montreal, punching the puck, recovered by Montreal, at the pass by Madison, battle with Benning, intercept by Vlasic in front of Anderson, win the puck on the board, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, shoot the puck in front of the net, block shot by the defenseman, back to RHP, hold the puck went up by Benning, intercept the blind by Montreal, shoot the puck at the Madison, shoot the puck in front of the net, tip in front of the net, rebound, intercept now by Erdl in front of RHP with Anderson, battle of 4 behind the net, Drouin tried to get it back, intercept now, pinched by Montreal Canadiens, Drouin return the puck behind Kalkonen pass the puck to Erdl brought the puck to the board, return the puck behind the net to Benning, new plus coming for both teams. Benning went out, tried to set up the breakout. Both teams, Labac, a little bit older, pass the puck to the side, attacking now by San Jose Sharks on offensive zone, don't play puck by right side by Sturm, chasing now by Montreal, Kovacevic, I believe, to Harris, the puck bouncing back to the wall, intercept by Pitlick, back to Kovacevic, pass the puck to the board, and for the bench by Montreal, losing puck recovery by himself, and now go back to Harris. Harris pass the puck now to Kovacevic, lose the puck to the board, pass the puck in the zone, keep the puck all the way, chasing by Allen, I believe, win the battle, front net, Pitlick cannot get the puck, they pull behind the net, the battle with Pitlick and Sturm, following by McDonald and Allen and Devorak. Finally, San Jose don't play the puck all the way back on defensive zone. It's going to be a nice thing. The first whistle at the third period with 17:45 to go remaining on this game. Montreal Canadiens losing 1-0 against San Jose Sharks. Well, that's much for GURIANOV, Carpissano. You're absolutely about this. I agree with you. Please pray for the Maple Leaf. I'll take out Canada best team in shot tomorrow. Thank you. Problem with Arizona, they don't want to take back any salary like none make it out for other team. That's Burn Peterson coming back up. That's not really run. I think the problem with that part, run is the salary cap, but still, that will give now Copley and Kopisalu together. Go back Bennett par le San Jose, back to Carlson, long stretch play from the bench, attaqué par San Jose, 2-1, fire puck, Jake Allen make a rebound on the left side, and Jake Allen got hit solidly, looked like he's fine, but again, Montreal went out, lose the puck in the zone, set up now by, I'm not sure, anyhow, don't put the puck at the opposite corner, the puck bouncing back in front of Jake Allen, chasé went out by Hoffman, winning by the San Jose Sharks, Hoffman recover the puck, winning puck behind the net, pass the puck now to Coley. Coley now pass the puck to GURIANOV at the red line. It's coming out GURIANOV, but GURIANOV bring the puck, lead the puck to the skip, pass the puck to opposite corner, no chance. The puck bouncing back, steal the puck by Justin Barron, resell the puck to Hoffman, lead the puck to GURIANOV to Hoffman. Hoffman give the puck to Ski at the right side. So he's coming in, drop to GURIANOV, pass the puck to Hoffman. No, cannot tip the puck, recovery now by the San Jose Sharks behind the corner. Pinch right out by GURIANOV, return the puck behind the net, too far for Hoffman. Benny find a way to get a puck outside the zone. Pinch by Madison, return by Montreal. Zuski control the puck behind the net. Montreal attacking now. Return puck Zuski. Nobody was at defense. A very bad play by Zuski. Too far for Justin Barron. Pass the puck back to Zuski at the red line. Drive the puck back again. Cycling by the Montreal and the neutral zone. Back to Anderson. Return the puck now to Madison. Back to RHP at the right corner. RHP in front of net. Wrap up again. Control the puck in front of net. Chased by Bonino. Return the puck to Dwayne. Dwayne hold the puck. Back to the blind. Set up now by Irish. Shoot the puck. The puck out of the play. And going to reset on the left or right side of the goaltender. Another whistle. The Montreal Canadiens couldn't do anything about that. They're going to reset on face-off. Jake Allen got hit in the net by his face out on the right side of the goaltender San Jose. Where Bonino, winning par le Montreal Canadiens, set up now by the cover service, par le puck to Harris. The puck missing by Harris to go back out for San Jose Sharks, but battle and for the bench, go back behind Jake Allen. Another whistle. Oof, this game getting a little bit momentum of the game. Can Montreal tie the game? This is a big question at 1 o'clock in the morning. Can Montreal tie the game? Montreal find the puck behind the net. Anderson contre puck, bring the puck to the line. Set up now by Kovacevic at the back door. The puck bouncing back a bit. Harris, chased by Semek, intercept by Anderson. Win the battle, go back behind the net. The holding puck now the goal line. Anderson at the wall. Anderson keep the puck blind. Set up now by Kovacevic. Really bad play. The puck bouncing back. Attacking now by San Jose Sharks at 1-1. Go back a great patch checking by Harris. Go back to Anderson. Chased by Bonino. Intercept by San Jose. Pass the puck to Carlson. Carlson try puck around. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Bouncing puck. And now Montreal attacking 1-1. Pitlick along. Pitlick contre le puck at the goal line. Cut back. Bring puck in front of the net. Intercept now by Montreal. But finally, San Jose move to get out of the zone with the puck. Now turn around par Montreal Canadiens. San Jose battle for the puck. Finally, go back par Montreal. I think it's GURIANOV. No, it was Islanen. Back again behind the net. Set up by Coley. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Montreal try to go back outside the zone. Neutral by Islanen. Return puck to DUARTE. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept now by Savard. Shoot the puck. A block shot by Kokkonen. Intercept by Carlson. Carlson pass the puck to the side. Attaqué par San Jose. Lob the puck behind the net. Jake Allen. Intercept by Savard. Savard in front of Jake Allen with 14 minutes to go. Pass the puck behind to Caden Coley. Face at the blue line. It's coming to the red line. That's coming more at the blue line. Don't pay puck on the right side. Chasing out by San Jose. Intercept the puck. Go to use the board to pass the puck. And for the DUARTE. And Pesala cannot do anything about that. Get out of the zone by the San Jose Sharks. 4-9 for the Montreal. DANY and Belzil. Fire puck of Belzil. Intercept by Jake Allen. A save. The puck go out of the play. We're going to have a whistle on the right side of Jake Allen. 26 shots for the Montreal Canadiens and 33 for the San Jose Sharks. We have a TV timeout. We have to go back at Montreal. Leave all like the Tin Man's carry from the Scarborough. Is Toronto. Nice break. Back check by DUARTE there. Yeah, right about this. We are back. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much. Should the puck went up by Ferrero. Should the puck on the left side of the Jake Allen. Missed the net. Will recover it on the right side by San Jose. Ferrero at the goal line. They try to go back and keep control of the puck around the board. Pass the puck to Carlson. Should the puck. Allen make a save. Allen, the puck behind the net. Jake Allen and Madison saw the second time of the game. Save decision about that one over there. The puck was slowly behind Jake Allen and Madison still the puck. Go back now by Montreal, by Tierney. Go back in front of the net. We have an offside for the Montreal Canadiens. Turnover on defensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. And Jake Allen got the live save by Mike Madison again. We're going to see that after a turnover, a shot of Carlson. And the puck go through. The puck bouncing back. The puck go behind. Oof, it was close. I think it's Savard. After he diving. Let's see happening there. Yeah, Savard dive and save the situation in front of Logan Couture after the shot of Carlson. Anyhow, the puck behind the Jake Allen, chasing up on Montreal Canadiens. Go around behind the net. Justin Barron try to get a puck with Nick Ziski. A little bit over 13 minutes to go remaining on this period. Go back behind the net. Battle with Justin Barron and Mike Madison. San Jose control the puck on the board. And now we have Montreal try to get the puck on that side. No, Sutherland try to get it out. Go back on the blind by Bennett. Bennett shoot the puck out of the play. With a little bit 13 minutes to go remaining. Only 6 W this season. San Jose at home. 6 of them, only 6. Last time they won is the Southern Kraken, by the way, February 20. Not many people in the building, by the way. Not much. Wow, that's crazy. Go back behind the net, winning by Montreal. DeVorak back now to Harris. Harris getting with the puck. Harris coming to the blind. Pass the puck to Post-intermission. A little bit too far for DeVorak. The puck bounces back by Kakkonen. Intercept now by Benning. Benning battle with Erdl. With Island. Pinch went up by Harris. Was on puck behind. And Thomas Erdl set up the breakout. Pass the puck in front of the bench. In front of the net. Ricardo by San Jose attacking now 1 versus 1. Intercept by Montreal. Canadian. Great patch again by Island. Island try to get by outside the zone. Pinch up by DeVorak. The ball behind the net. Harris battle for the puck. No call for Harris. Will be interesting if they get a call or not. No. go back around. Well, Jordan Harris is the only player for Montreal get a penalty tonight. Go back Kovacevic. Go back around. Montreal attacking now. New players coming from Montreal. Kovacevic went out. Drive the turn around again. Will be interesting if Montreal can tie the game tonight. Go back to Kovacevic. Pass the puck now to Allen. Control puck. Pass the puck now to the side. Attacking by Montreal Canadiens. It's Hoffman. Hoffman pass in front of the net. Go back behind the net. This is ski. Intercept for Cody. Shoot the puck. Hit a but! Kaden Cody! Score! The rookie back in the lineup tonight is score, and we have a new game. It's 1-1. Montreal again, 1-1, attacking again. Almost another goal for the Montreal Canadiens. But again, the Montreal Canadiens tied the game, guys, 1-1. Kaden Cooley score for the Montreal Canadiens. His third of the season. And they tied the game at the San Jose Sharks with a little bit, 11 minutes to go remaining on this game for between the Sharks and the Montreal Canadiens. Kaden Cooley is at the third of the season. Go back now, I couldn't play puck on the right side in front of Anderson. Returning right now par San Jose, don't play puck on defensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens. We have a whistle with a little bit 11 minutes and 08 to go remaining. Kaden Cooley, guys, score unassisted, look like at 8:07 to give Montreal Canadiens take the lead, tie the game 1-1. 28 shots for the Montreal Canadiens this year. Hoffman did very well on that play, and Zuski pushed the puck to Cooley, look like, and then they tie the game 1-1. The puck behind Jake Allen. We have a new game, guys. It's a tie game. Go back behind the net, set up now by Justin Barron, and pinching went out by the San Jose Sharks. Return puck behind goaltender. The puck bouncing back by Mike Madison. Battle with Justin Barron on the right corner. But San Jose Sharks apply some pressure. Finally, Montreal going to get out of zone by Madison. Pass the puck to the board. Get out now by Zuski, I believe. Don't play puck on the right side. The puck bouncing on the left corner. Recovery by Montreal. Point in front of the net. No chance. Recovery by the way. It was DUARTE, by the way. Anyhow. Go back now on the defensive zone by San Jose Sharks. Hold the puck. Look on the back door. Great stick by Montreal. Go shoot the puck in front. Jake Allen make a big save with a glove and no rebound. We have some kind of pushing, and that is going to be Madison. And now we have pushing behind again, and nothing else on the right side of the Jake Allen. And the score is still 1-1. Wow, but what a great play. The 15 from 12 goal. 51 game at the beginning of the season, guys. The defensemen have 12 goals. Since the last nice game, they have 12 goals for the defensemen. Kaden Cooley again score. And wow, we missed this kid, right? And he finally win out to tie the game 1-1. Whoops, sorry about that. Solid performance. Jake Allen again between the pipe for Montreal. That's going to have the second best air on the HABS after Pets. Go back now on the right side, winning by Montreal. Go around outside the zone, controlling right now by the captain. Hold the puck at the red line. Keeps controlling, keeps skating around the red line, down the puck and out of the play. And going to reset on the defensive zone. The Fablo of Montreal. Because all the forwards are injured. Nobody beat Ron Duguay. Air to do. Ron Duguay. Wow. Triplet W. Gully is a guy Dubois should have draft. Yeah, remember. 16 overall pick. 10-17 to go. Drop the puck. We're almost at the half of the third period, guys. Still 1-1. We're almost at 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. If you live on the Eastern zone, go back by Montreal. Pas des Warrack. Pass the point in the zone. Intercept because the breakaway by Montreal. Bitlick is coming along. He's coming on the back door. Hit it! Montreal Canadiens. What a good play by Bitlick. Pass the puck to Allen. And we score again. It's 2-1 Montreal Canadiens. Unbelievable comeback by the Montreal Canadiens to tie the game 1-1 and now to take the lead 2-1 after an amazing great play, a pit lick at the end, a breakaway, a pass the puck for his teammate Hazy Allen scored his second goal with the Montreal Canadiens this year. And the Montreal Canadiens take the lead at the last, 9 minutes to go remaining, a little bit over to 2-1 again. The San Jose Sharks. Wow, what a great tournament. A great turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. Still winning right now 2-1. And wow, impressive by the win Montreal. Keep constant pushing left and right. Had to run on the stress leave essentially. Have not. Let's go. Go. Jeffrey, have you? Here we go. Go back by the net. Set up now par Montreal. Là de par par Savard. Le parc bouncing back. Intercept par son échec. Attaqué dans l'offensive zone. Kick out the park left side. Par Sturm. Intercept par Montreal Canadien. Là de par again. The park bouncing back in the defensive zone. Set up now par de San Jose Sharks. And now on the transition, on the breakout. Pass the skate the park. Pass the point from the bench from Montreal. The puck bouncing back to Sturm. Sturm at the right side. Jake Allen. Wrap up the puck. And just keep the puck controlé. Turn around. Draw the puck in the corner. Chasing now on the right side. Pressure par the Montreal Canadien. Pour San Jose control the puck. Cycling the puck again behind the net. Montreal to get the puck outside zone. Pitch now by the defenseman of San Jose. Return the puck in the corner. Start turn the puck from net. Intercept by Hoffman. Hoffman on the back ends. Loud the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on neutral zone. All back in front of the bench of the center Jose. And to run the puck back on defensive zone. Set up by Montreal Canadien. A little bit over 8 minutes ago, Montreal don't pay part behind the goaltender Kakkonen. Go to recover Pepanen. We have a nice scene for what we heard with 8:17 to go. Montreal almost scored that one there. 8 minutes ago remaining on the third period. Montreal winning by the score 2-1. What a great turnover by Montreal Canadiens. Score 2 goals and the space of what? Less of 2 minutes. 1 minute and 53 seconds, I believe it is. Maybe not, but again, Montreal take the lead right now 2-1. We have a TV timeout, so we're going to consider the TV timeout. We're going back with more update, finishing the game all together. There we go. We'll get a couple information you need to know about the update here. Thanks so much to be with me tonight. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. If you did not click on the like, please do it. If you did not subscribe, please subscribe. If you did not share this on social media and tell the people you should come to the Hockey Nation Show, please do it. We're still hanging there at 6,100 this year. Go Abs, go Harry. Welcome back in the house. Harry, DUARTE scoring tonight. Maybe an empty net. Marco. Who knows? We'll be interesting about that. Tanya, that's the one blonde. Check Tanya. I don't know Tanya. Just breeze the kneecap a bit. So people got it. Work hard to come back, boss. It felt amazing. Big smile. Simon Deschênes, what a great passer. Petlik, pareil. Oui, mon Simon, bien d'accord avec toi. Great play. On the North American for 20 years. 6 shots par GURIANOV tonight, guys. 6 shots par GURIANOV tonight. Now, attaqué par son on the right side. Carlson. We have a penalty right now for the Montreal Canadiens. And it's going to be not good for the Montreal power play for San Jose Sharks. 6 versus 5 right now. Delay penalty for Montreal. go back to the board, control the puck at the blind, set up now, back on the right side, back again at the back door, the puck bouncing back, but intercept now by the San Jose, keep the puck in the zone, go back on the right side of the Montreal Canadiens, Josh Anderson. Finally, we heard the whistle. There was some kind of bushing right there way back, and we're going to get out for 2 minutes. I don't know if it's ice stick or penalty for hooking. But the Montreal Canadiens are going to be for the second time on the PK. Hooking was the penalty again. Jonathan Drouin. Drouin again. We'll see what's happening there, guys. If they can score, Erdl on the right side with Nick Zuski. Go back now around the board. San Jose bring by the blind, holding out by Carlson. Return puck behind the net, chasing it up by Montreal Canadiens. Try puck outside the zone by Savard. The puck bouncing all the way back on defensive zone. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens. A little bit over 7 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Still 2-1 Montreal at 1:45 to the power play. Go back now by Carlson. I believe draw the puck back. Set up now by San Jose back on the right side. Lose the puck. Finally recovery. A little bit too fast to Suzuki. The puck bouncing back by Kakkonen. Play the puck right away in front of Suzuki. Turn around and go back all the way back on the offensive zone. And finally recovery by Erdl. Pass the puck to Carlson. Carlson the blind. Hold the puck now. The puck bouncing at the blind. Straight up by San Jose. Pass the puck to the board. Now San Jose at 3 versus 2. Bunny pass the puck to Carlson. Shoot the puck. Make Sheridan make a save in front of Erdl. And make a save with a glove and no rebound. Great square Jack Allen tonight. Again, the San Jose Sharks with only 6:41 to go remaining on the second period. 37 shot tonight for San Jose Sharks. Again, Jake Allen set it between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to have a face-up on the right side. Thanks so much to be with us tonight at 1 o'clock p.m. on Moose. Face-up on the left side, Jake Allen. Dvorak win the battle, win the face-up. We're going to be by Montreal. Win the puck on the board, and the puck slightly back all the way on the defensive zone of the San Jose. And with 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on this power play, Carlson use the board, pass the puck now, intercept by Bonino, pass the puck behind to Erdl, I believe, attacking out the blue line, the red line, kick out the puck. I think it was Couture, pass the puck for himself around the board, chased by Montreal Canadiens, behind that, back over Saville with Harris, the puck ball back all the way out of the zone. We have over 6 minutes to go remaining at 45 on power play. Carlson pick out the puck on defensive zone. Carlson to the red line. Red puck behind the net there behind for a pass back. And he's going to recover by San Jose. Kick out on the offensive zone. Try for the zone. By Erdl. By the blind by Carlson. Carlson looking. Short point for the net. The black shot by Montreal Canadiens. The puck go all the way out. Battle with Carlson and RHP. Recovery by the San Jose Sharks attacking now. Behind the net. Allen make a save with the glove. No rebound. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens. 19 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this power play. And 5:46 at the third period. And for the end of the game, don't forget to stay with me for the final countdown. 5 minutes to go. Thanks to be with us. 60 people, guys, stay awake at 1 o'clock a.m. watching a game where both of them struggle. You are really good fans of the Montreal Canadiens, and to repeat with our Canadian show. Thanks so much. Go back behind the net. The ball with Savard. Win the puck on the board. The puck a little bit too far. The puck go back on defensive zone all the way back to Kakkonen for the third time. I think for Montreal with about 7 seconds to go. Maybe a little push again for the Sharks. With on power play, go back to McDonald, pass the puck back to Bonino. Bonino at the blind, read the puck for himself at the right side. Chicanin, show the puck, black shot by Adam, recovered by Savard, loud the puck in the zone, 5 versus 5. Tierney is on the ice all the way back. Then going to recover by Semex. Semex skating for himself behind the net, skating out the blind, kick out the puck at the red line. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Savard use the board, pass the puck in front of the bench for Montreal. Battle for San Jose Sharks. The possible offside the left. Finally, the recovery by Montreal. Pass the puck in the neutral zone at the right side, losing by Pesera. Turn around. And San Jose attacking at the red line. Now attacking now the Montreal at the left side. Jake Allen putting puck in front of the net. Puck missing now. Recovery at the right side by Bennett. Bennett battle with Pesera at the right side. Battle with Harris. Harris went out the right corner. Pass the puck in front of Couture. Back again to Madison. Return puck to Harris. Harris to Pesera. Return puck to the side. Harris return puck to Captain Suzuki. Let the puck a little bit on the left side. Recovery by GURIANOV. pass the puck in front of the bench of San Jose. The puck go back behind the net. We have a nice scene, no ice scene. Look like we go to recovery in front of Kakkonen. Long stretch pass. We go behind now to opposite corner. It's going to be a nice scene now for the San Jose Sharks with 4:18. It's time for what? Coach, the final countdown. Face off on the left side of the Kakkonen, winning par Montreal. The puck slightly back to Kakkonen glove. We're going to reset another face off at 4:13 to go on this period. But look like we have a TV timeout from what we got from the TV. So TV timeout, we have to see, send everybody on the TV timeout. We'll get to what we get here. Welcome back, John. We go. We are about over 4 minutes to go. Welcome back, John Didier. John, thanks for being with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like, so that'd be awesome if you can do that. Again, what a great play by Rem Pitlick to pass the puck to Jesse Allen. Second goal of the season. Allen, guys, you have the 8.19 game. We have to give credit. Anyhow, go back behind the net of the Kakkonen. Kakkonen pass the puck now to Sam Dekamp, I believe. Anyway, San Jose attacking on the right side chez Cadden. Contre puck, battle with Nick Suzuki. Qui contre puck to the wall. Turn around. It's coming at the blue line. Fire back. Black shot by Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing back on the right side. I think it was Kaden Coley. Go back on the back door. San Jose attacking now. Pass the puck to the right side. Fire puck on the back door to opposite corner. Montreal struggle right now with GURIANOV. Shoot the puck on the other side. Jake Allen missed the net completely. The puck bouncing out by Montreal Canadiens. Possible a breakaway. Nick Suzuki breakaway. It's coming out the right side. Shoot the puck. I couldn't make a save. Could not control the puck. We don't have no call on that one over there. What great pass by GURIANOV, but Suzuki cannot be, it was not too much in control about his skating and the puck at the end. Kakkonen make a good save. Again, the captain, Nick Suzuki, after a great pass of GURIANOV, I believe. That gave San Jose 31 shots for Montreal and 39 for the San Jose Sharks. We have only one shot for the 40 for Jake Allen. With a bit 3:35 to go remaining on this third period. At the end, Montreal, can they win tonight? Will be interesting. The empty net very soon is coming from the San Jose Sharks. The battle went up at the Dvorak. Winning by the San Jose Sharks, you're out of the zone. Pass the puck neutral zone. It's up by the Dvorak, but we have a whistle for another offside at the blue line. We know a lot of whistle between both teams, and that's what we got. This is game number 10 of the night, by the way. Pas d'appel, Harry, tonight. Pas d'appel. Coach, is there friction between Huberdeau and Kadri? I don't know. I never heard nothing about that. But great question to see that. I don't know. Go back now to the right side, Jake Allen. I think I have more friction with the coach. Go back behind the net. San Jose attacking now behind, bring the puck to behind Jake Allen, recovery by Montreal. Try outside the zone. Intercept the blind. Controlling par San Jose. Turn around. Montreal get out of the zone. It's a little bit too far for Pitlick. And turn around by Bonino. Shoot the puck over Jake Allen. Intercept now by Allen. Lead the puck to Kovacevic behind the net. Return the puck to Harris Madison. Madison. Madison's getting the puck. Pass the puck now to Dwayne. Dwayne the red line. Use the puck to the board. A little bit too far for him. Intercept by San Jose. And the puck back at the blind. The turn around. The puck goes slightly back behind the net of the Jake Allen. Recovered by Savard. Savard to Harris. Pass the puck to the board. Intercept now by Dwayne. Pass the puck to opposite corner to RHP. The cowboy behind the net. Chased by Anderson. We have a battle behind the net. Anderson win the battle. Pass the puck now to Gord. Chasing now by San Jose. We have 4 players behind the net. The puck opposite corner. Intercept by Billy by Carlson. Run the puck on the board. Lap the puck in defensive zone. The Montreal. The puck bouncing back in front of Jake Allen. The puck goes slowly back behind. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Try the puck outside the zone. Great play by Montreal. Don't play puck defensive zone. We have a call right there. We have a linesman face-off icing for the Montreal Canadiens, obviously, with 2:10 to go. Possible with a timeout. Possible to put Kakkonen out would be all interesting. Adam into that goal. He was talking about it on the Spitting Chicklets. Awesome free. I also like that show. Did you know I like the Hockey Nation live show? Fair, not can be a coach. Thanks so much, Mr. Free. About that face on the right side, Jonathan Drouin on face up again. Hurdle. Winning by San Jose. Go back at the blind. Hold the puck now. Keep control by Carlson. Pass the puck to Coach Hurdle. Pass the puck to Kutcher. Return the puck to the right corner, Jake Allen. Pass the puck to Hurdle. Back to Jackson. Carlson fire puck. Black shot by Montreal again. Had a shot. Missed the net belly after Jake Allen slide. Drouin cannot control the puck. Go back to Carlson one more time. For Carlson. Pass the puck to the side. Back on the right side of the Jake Allen. Back on the opposite corner to Carlson. Fire puck in front of tip in front of the puck. Bouncing back over the glove. Over the glove of Jake Allen. Outside of the net. Go back down by San Jose. All through the puck all the way back. Still empty net for the San Jose shots. Back to Carlson. Looking on the left side. Didi. Back to the right side of Jake Allen. Back to Earl. Kutcher. Kutcher went out. Back to Carlson. Carlson changed the position with Kutcher and fire puck one time. Black shot by Montreal by Anderson. The puck behind the net. Savard push. Go back behind the net by Earl. Go in by Harris. Bring the puck on the board. Go back to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin pass the puck to Anderson. RHP is coming out. Shoot the puck. Black shot by now by the San Jose. Could not put the puck behind. It was a great save by San Jose Sharks. RHP cannot score. Go back now by San Jose Sharks. 1 minute to go remaining on the third period at the SAP Center in San Jose. The Sharks attacking now. Pass the puck to the blind, the red line. Kick control the puck. On the offensive zone. Kick out the puck to Carlson. Win the puck behind Jake Allen. Pitching by Kovacevic. Battle for the puck on the right side. San Jose win the battle. Go back to the wall. Go back to Carlson the blind. Carlson set up now. At the touch. Shoot the puck at the back door. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Get the puck outside the zone. Get the puck to Sharks. Turn around again. This one's attacking again. One more time. 35 seconds to go. Go back on the right side. Intercept by DUARTE. Win the puck all the way back at the blind. Pinch by Carlson. And for the captain, Suzuki cannot keep control of the puck. The puck bouncing back again. Back again to the board. Back to Suzuki. Return the puck Montreal. That will be the puck at the left side. At the side by Carrier. And Suzuki at 2-1. Suzuki's coming now. Suzuki gave the puck to the right side to DUARTE. He not score. What the heck's going on with them? Put that puck in the net. Put that puck in the net. Go back all the way back on defensive zone. Control right now. Person who's attacking right now. They go back around for the Montreal Canadiens. Finally go back. A breakaway cushion DUARTE. He score. This game is over. Montreal Canadiens score an empty net. Martin St. Louis smiling. And the bench is stand up at the bench on the Montreal Canadiens. Cushion DUARTE score is 10 of the year. Super Suzuki and Josh Anderson. Game is over at the SEP Center tonight at San Jose. The Montreal Canadiens win again for the score of 3-1. Christian DUARTE score an empty net. Here we go. The Montreal Canadiens going to get that W at the San Jose. We know they have really a difficult time to win over there in California. And I can tell you that the game is over about this one over there. I can turn around this. Here we go. The Montreal Canadiens win tonight for the score 3-1. Can we celebrate, Coach? Of course we can celebrate. Here we go. 3 goals over you, Montreal. You Bleu Blanc Rouge during the third period after the deficit of 1-0 after 40 minutes. Montreal scored 3 goals. Caden Cooley scored to tie the game. His third of the year, not assisted. 2 minutes later, Jesse Allen, second of the year, assisted by Ren Pitlick. What a great pass of Pitlick tonight with DeWarak. And then an empty net, Christian DeWarak, second point of the night, is 10 of the year, assisted by Suzuki and Anderson. Denis GURIANOV, please 17 minutes, have 6 shots on the net. This is the highest number of shots he never did in his career in NHL. GURIANOV, please 17 minutes, 20 minutes for Suzuki tonight, and for the defenseman, 23 minutes for Mike Madison, almost 24 minutes. Jake Allen, another great performance, stopped 38 of the 39 shots he faced tonight for the save percentage of 974. And there's the way Montreal Canadiens win that game at the San Jose Sharks at the SEPT Center tonight by the score 3-1. 10 game tonight in NHL. We'll be back Thursday night at 10 o'clock p.m. Again, the Los Angeles Kings, and Friday night again the Anaheim Ducks. We have still two more days for the trade deadline. Can Montreal move? Can Montreal make some move from Ken Hughes and Jeff Gordon? What a great game tonight. 7 o'clock a.m. in Sweden, Jerry. Glad to see you, my friend. Coach, she's only happy because they killed me. Nice first game of GURIANOV. Imagine Hans Martin work with him or a bit. Congratulations, Jerry, to be at. No appel, pas d'appel ce soir, moi, Harry. Happy, but thinking, damn, there goes the draft pick low and more. GURIANOV, average game, but good. Triple W. Pas d'appel, Harry. Tonight, oh, well, there goes a top 5 pick. And our top, the only thing we can get now is win the lottery at the end of the night. That's pretty much what he can do. What a great game, Montreal Canadiens. The final score, Canadiens Montreal 3. And your Bleu Blanc Rouge and the San Jose Sharks won tomorrow. Scheduled 6 games on the program from RJ and our top. I said goodbye to the top 5 a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I know. I said to you guys, if you have a chance to get back the 3-star of the night, Denis GURIANOV, guys, the 3rd star of the night at Triple W with 6 shots. Caden Cooley, guys, 1 goal tonight to tie the game. And Jake Allen, save percentage of 974, are the 3-star of the game for the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Allen won his 4W at his last 5 games, by the way. Welcome back, Caden Cooley. His first game sent December 29, and then again, I don't know what a goal-winning game of the game, but a great pass of this. This is the second time sent October 20. They won the Montreal Canadiens game back-to-back. So that's happening, guys, tonight at the Hockey National Show. Don't forget, at 12:30 again, I believe the game is at 10:30. Guys, the game is Canadiens et the Kings. Wow, that's late one. You're welcome. About this, appel dimanche, appel jeudi. On va voir. Oui, peut-être, oui, Harry, dimanche. Bonne nuit, mon homme. Bonne nuit, mon groupe. Bonne nuit, beaucoup. Les gentlemen. What a great night at the Hockey National Show tonight. We did very well overall. Fun night. And the chat, have a good night. Oui, mon Marco, time to get dodo pour toi. For certainement, time for late night for you, Marco. And you rock and roll the chat within our tab tonight, everybody. And what a great night. Very happy about the performance overall, the Montreal Canadiens. And that's conclude, guys, the show tonight. I know it's at 1 o'clock at 11. 1:11. Let's talk about the 1-1-1. We got it. It's March 1st, 1:11 Eastern Time, a.m. What a great weird number. You have a reason behind 1, by the way. One day you can set. I want to know the assistants and the Sharks Arena tonight. Not many people there for sure about this. I don't know. Usually the NHL don't give up this information on the NHL draft, on the NHL website. No, we don't have anything about that. We apologize, guys. No assistant number here, but then, good night, buddy. Thanks to stop by to play. Colette, what's going on with the Jet? Not a very good walk in before the game. Here we go. That's a good way to get that one over there. See you in the morning at Triple W. Thanks so much. Again, Cadet, the Jet struggle, lost 6-5 after they take the lead 5-3. That's what we got tonight, guys. What a great night. Then, Cadet, don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We appreciate that. But, you know, before we leave, we want to remind everybody one more thing. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Zach Belly in the house. Welcome back, Zach. Yes, the go at Montreal. Go about this. Yo, Blue Rose. Good night, CG. Going to the Decadon set to see we get better. Ajay Calabro, thanks so much for all the updates. John Mickelson, thanks so much. And Montreal 1-3-1. Here we go. John, that's a great way to see that. About that, John. Colette, have a great night. Dan, have a great night. 2023, both of you. Have a good night, guys. Of course, be well, BL. Find a way not only dominate your day. Find a way to dominate the first half of what? Just say that in the chat. 2023. Have a great night. Stop. Thanks so much. Ari, thanks so much, my friend. Have a good night, everybody. Of course, remember, we love you, people. Good night, John. Thanks so much. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Danny. When you're not paid enough that we are free.
Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
Merci beaucoup, mon Phil. The Tripler W. Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!